I'm gonna have to do is build a team, connect with people, you feel me, and tap in with only not only tap in with what I could do, but also what other people could do.
That's a fact.
So the first thing I decided to do was link my brother Pop Dotarachi. So I'm gonna give you a little background on his work. You know what I mean? He's a marketer, promoter. He manages other artists, like he manages rappers and things like that, and he's basically good at bringing people out. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things I was thinking about, I'm like, yo, Pop, if you could bring your specialty over to the YouTube world, that'd be fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
the first thing I want to do before we start this live stream is give a big shout out to my man Pop Dotarachi.
You already know the
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
vibes, man. Some people might know me in there. I send the link, blast that shit out. But nah, when we was definitely talking about that, we like what 2-3 days ago,
Facts.
and we here right now, so it's even more crazier because we was actually starting this shit up around like 3 months ago. We was doing this Twitch shit or whatever we was doing.
Around your birthday.
Yeah, around my birthday and shit. Shit was fire. Like
Jay said, "What up, Pop?"
Jay was good, Jay. But even to start that off like that was fire. We only did 2 live streams and we had people come out and all that. So I'm like, yo, my brother was pushing me to, yo, do your own thing as well.
Facts.
I was like, I feel better if we do it as a team, like, and then I could branch off and maybe possibly work on my way on my own. Cause as you could see, it was a lot.
Facts.
Even with the audio.
Mm-hmm.
And people see the setup around here, they will understand it more, even the vibe, the aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Fire, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, and this is all whole team, like we all
family.
This is all family right here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So this another person.
Vintage Pain.
My cousin. This is my cousin right here. Vintage Pain. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those who don't know, now she's the person that's gonna come in later down the line. But I'm gonna tell you a backstory about Cola, right? So Cola is a clothing designer. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's a fashion fucking icon in my eyes.
That's
you feel?
love.
You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is crazy. Every time she come around, I always got something.
And I wasn't even playing.
It wasn't even playing. I just thought, but this is one of her
Sometimes
brands.
you be having the same shit on.
Yo, it's
now
crazy.
I'm jealous because I need some new
That's
gear.
bad. Oh.
Nah. I need
Nah,
some
hold on.
new gear.
Let me finish though,
Wow.
Pop. Let me finish. So with Pain right now, I was on YouTube one day, right? And I see like people that's monetized, they be having things like merch and things you can buy underneath they video. So I'm like, nah, like it's a lot of money you can make here on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, right? When I was doing my music shit, I don't know if you remember this, Cola, but she told me, she was like, yo, Stash, pull up to the crib or whatever. And she showed me a fucking chart. It was like a chart of like mad numbers. At the time, I didn't know what the fuck it was, like what she was talking about. But I just was like, yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get to it. You feel me? She was telling me like, Stash, you need to be on this shit now. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, yeah, just saying. But I say all that to say, like, when I got on the YouTube and I started seeing certain things, she came in my mind. I'm like, yo, Cola, you feel me? So when y'all start seeing, like, once my channel get monetized, then y'all start seeing the fashion side, because I'm gonna be only wearing what she make. You feel what I'm saying? I'm only be wearing what she make. So
I mean, some people probably in chat already know who she is because some of my people in there too. So
let me
if y'all know who Paris is, shout out Paris in the chat. I want to see Paris in the chat.
Hold on,
put Paris in the chat.
Let me highlight the chat
What's
right
up,
quick.
chat?
You know what I'm saying? Jay was like, "What's up, Pop?" Ramon, what's going on? Crystal, shout outs to Crystal in the building. Monique, what's going on, Monique? BD, BGP. You know I hate saying the letters out like that, but what's going on, my good brother? I appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up.
Y'all here with us. That's
you know what
love.
I mean? That's a fact.
My son Ryan attendance.
Young Ryan attendance.
Yeah, but now let Cola talk about the shit she got going on real quick. Give us some.
Yeah, give the chat a little bit about you, chat. Cola.
Champagne, Cola, whatever. Feel me? My real name's Champagne though, because I was born on New Year's, but from Harlem. I design clothes, but I hate saying that though sometimes because it's like that's just a box, bro. You Feel me?
A box? What you mean?
It's like, of course I do that, but like I got my model here. Like we doing other shit besides just designing clothes. Like it's just bigger.
You a creator, a designer.
That's a fact.
Now, of course, I feel like I'm a visionary though. I don't want to
Talk
just be
about
a
it.
designer. Feel
Talk
me? Like,
about
but
it.
I am a designer though. Now that's crazy because now I feel like I'm a self-taught designer. Like I'm literally about to do an internship in Paris in like a couple months. But
Yo, make some
come
noise
on,
for that.
bro. Come
Make
on.
some
I
noise
really
for
study
that.
this shit. Like
Come
like
on,
it's
bro.
real shit. But I hated putting myself in the designer category, but now I'm embracing it more. But it's just like I feel like I make fly. I just do mad shit.
Do
I
mad
do
fly
everything.
shit.
Nigga, I
Yeah,
be
she is-
editing. I just be doing.
She fly.
Yo,
I
She
just
fly.
do mad
She
shit. So it's
fly.
like
I ain't gonna lie. When you
But-
really think about it though, Vane.
New Paris. We gotta tell them what New Paris is.
Gotta tell them.
New Paris is New York and Paris put together, basically. It's just a concept of like a city where it's like, you know how we got the metaverse, or you got like the shit that they doing now in the climate where it's like everything is online. It's like New Paris is like one of those cities. You feel me?
That's
It's
fire.
like anybody
That's
could go
fire.
there if you know, if you don't, you won't. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit.
Super fire. I'm
Nah,
backing
that's a
New
fact.
Paris.
I didn't even know that.
So
Fun fact.
we say all that to say, like, especially to the people that's in the YouTube community that I've built with. My main objective is to not only be creative but be different. And I know in order to be different and be creative I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. I know building a team is like going to be essential to the success that I want to build here on YouTube, right? So I say all that to say also the importance of us being content creators. Like, it's one thing to be like regular people, but we more than regular people. Content creators and people that's just creatives in general. We are. I don't even know the word for it, but we set the tone, we set the
Right.
trends.
Set the
You feel
tone.
what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
It's a stage
Like,
for all of us.
The best thing I could think about, right? Because we doing a live stream right now. So when I say something like, for example, like we bring Casanet. Let's talk about Casanet, right?
Yeah.
Casanet was a person that was like, he do regular stream content creator type of vibes, but he could come up with a simple saying. Like, he can make up a simple saying such as, just give me my money. And then, you feel me? Like, the whole world would say that shit.
Wait,
That's
but
sticky.
he ain't make that up
That's
though.
sticky.
He ain't make that up though.
Yes, he
And
did
that's
make
just
that up.
trendy
Yeah,
shit. People just follow.
No, wait. He did not make that
Yeah,
up.
he
He
didn't.
was a person that seen something online and made it trendy.
Made it
And
popular.
he ain't make my son.
Bro,
my son Pills
bro.
made that up.
Bro, Casanet made that shit.
I swear to God, he didn't make that shit up.
We could look it up, right?
We
Hold
can
on,
look it
chat.
up.
Hold on,
I promise you, bro.
Hold on,
my
chat.
man Pills made that shit up.
Hold
Yeah,
on, let me see
I don't
something.
got my money on that, bro. I don't know.
Hold on,
telling you,
let me-
from the beginning, he made that shit up. It was a video he posted. It went viral. Casanet made it trendy.
Yo, hold on, everybody in the chat, right? Answer this question. Let me just see if y'all in tune. Have y'all ever heard of the saying, just give me my money? Type of one in the chat if y'all heard that saying that was popping a little while ago.
But I promise y'all caught it.
I need to see. I want to see something right quick. Yeah.
Who made that up, y'all? Chat. Who really?
He ain't make that up.
Nope.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
think
wrong.
They know. I think everybody knows besides you.
Chat. So I'm
Though.
wrong.
Yeah, he
Hold on. Nah. I'm
think
about to search that up. I'm about
I
to
think
search that
he-
up. Give me a second.
I think he shout him out too. In one of them shits,
Hold on.
too.
Let me see.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube. You
Yeah,
tripping?
it's definitely there.
Let me see something right quick.
No funny shit. That shit. Was
I know I'm not.
funny, too.
Oh,
I seen it.
hold on. I think this is it. Hold on.
That shit
Hold
was
on,
mad
chat.
funny.
Hold on, chat. Faith, what's going on, Faith? Shout outs to Faith. Shout outs to the almighty one, my man Sos in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I think this is it right here.
Let me see.
This is it right here.
Let me see.
Nah.
I think yeah.
Make
I
it
think,
bigger.
yeah, I think that's the video. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
it's right
fact.
there.
That's a fact.
Hold on. Let me see.
That's the one with Kai?
I think. Let me see something right quick.
My money. I said it on stream, and then me and Ron, we were like, just give me my money, clap for each other, and then we make the third person say it, and we just sit there and
Wait,
stay
what?
silent and make it.
No, wait, let me explain it. This is the first to say.
I told you, nigga.
I told you
Oh, he didn't make it.
I would say Talib popularized Yes, that's what I was saying. I never said I made it. Us as a group, we just kept spamming it. Then WB said it in a Boo Boo 100 times video. His
Yeah, they
went
OD
crazy.
jacked it.
But if you look at the dates, we literally kept saying it, right? As popularized. We didn't make it. And then look, for the clapping each other's part, no, bro. We had Dream Doll here. We had Offset here. Yes. One by one. Just give my money. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right? So, that's crazy, right? See what I'm saying?
That's
See, that's crazy. See what I'm saying?
The whole world saying
The whole
pill
world said
shit.
that shit, my nigga.
I stand corrected.
I told you.
I
That.
stand corrected.
I told you.
I stand corrected.
So-
You know what I'm saying? So if he didn't make it, who made it?
This nigga right here. Look at Yo, this nigga.
Nah, what?
Fuck is you
What?
Kanye, nigga?
Yo, why you coming in here looking like the Undertaker, my nigga?
Alright? Because I am the Undertaker, the one and only, nigga.
Yo.
The messiah of this social media shit.
That's
I got a lot to say, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo, chat, make some noise for my man Pills
I
in the
ain't gonna lie,
motherfucking
y'all.
building,
No
yo.
funny shit, bro. That nigga, I got 1,000 aliases. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Every villain in every superhero movie. Y'all gotta stop.
Every villain.
Yo,
Can't
listen,
even,
nobody
like,
popularized shit.
Wait.
I don't want to talk crazy. I'ma just be intellectual.
where your microphone
And
at, bro?
I got a lot to say, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how this shit go. I'm old. But I look good.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
niggas'
talk
dad
your
of this
shit.
social media shit, like, period. There's no nigga. I
Talk
beg
your
to be
shit.
different. And I got goals. I got some of the similar goals. Everybody in this is my family. This is my blood cousins. They know me my whole life. I've been animated. I've been the trendsetter. I've been the messiah of
get
everything.
in the
Niggas
fight.
don't do shit better than me. I keep telling niggas this shit, and
So what you
I'ma make the
mean,
world
niggas
believe
didn't
that shit.
popularize it, though?
Like-
I'm not judging
Like,
paparazzi.
no, nigga. I went to the can, alright, respectfully. And if people don't know my lingo, just figure it out. I'll tell you. I'm more than just the nigga that made Game My Money.
So these
I'm an influencer on the world. I'm the Messiah. My calling is to enlighten the youth. John the Baptist.
Talk about
John
it.
the Dawn. Let me talk
Talk
shit.
about it.
There's
Talk
no
about
sign
it.
of self-swag and charisma. I don't give a fuck how much money you niggas think that y'all got. Money's the root of all evil. Money don't make me, nigga. You hear me? I make me.
Hey
There's
yo,
no nigga like me.
Hey,
I
yo.
beg to be different.
Hey yo, hold on, Pills.
yeah.
Shout out to my motherfucking
Talk
man
to
Pills,
them.
man.
Pills,
Talk
man.
to
The motherfucking person who invented the just give me my money.
Yeah, that's all good and fine and
Hold
dandy.
on.
But like my cousin said right here,
What's going
shouts to
on?
Vintage Pain, I'm more than this a nigga that gave me. I swear to God, I'm in so much lanes.
I see you out there.
Positive.
So hold on.
Coming from nothing and
He just wanted
could be
to set the
negative.
record
Fuck, I don't
straight,
want to be
that's
like that. I like her. Me and Ty had discrepancies. Okay.
Discrepancies. What?
The discrepancy is you didn't popularize shit. You just a regular Bronx nigga that was streaming, and y'all ran with
Nah, they got
pause.
the world saying your shit.
Nah, that's a
Y'all
fact.
niggas
The whole
is on my
world
dick,
saying your
like,
shit. Nah,
like
you can't even.
the way that you-
Don't even be.
like I ain't even going.
Hold on, Pills.
You know
So-
what?
So
That's
get
just
back
a
in
small
line.
thing of what I gotta say about that shit. Niggas know the real. I'm in the streets.
Hold on.
Son made a video about me being broke, and I have to address that, right?
we gonna address all that.
I gotta address a couple things.
We gonna address all that, right?
I'm gonna let y'all rock.
Before we
I'ma
address
calm down
this,
and
because I
fall
got
back.
questions. I got
This
questions
this
for
ain't
you,
all
Pills.
about me, but
Hold on.
I got a couple things.
Hold
to say,
on,
yeah.
Pills.
I'm gonna answer the question. My
This
fault,
is what
kid.
I want to do, right? We gonna take you back to that exact moment, right? Hold on, let me see if I could pull this up.
I remember it as clear as
Hold
day,
on,
like
hold on,
everything that was
chill,
going
chill,
on and all that
chill,
shit.
chill.
Their homework was done wrong.
Hold on,
So,
chill.
That wasn't in Jersey, y'all.
That was upstate, right?
That was upstate in Syracuse
Yeah.
and Solvay. That wasn't in
I
Jersey.
seen them
They
talking
just
on
got,
TikTok.
and I'm not from Jersey. I'm
They
from
posted
Harlem,
that shit
y'all.
on TikTok.
All right, we
From
gonna
7th
add this
Avenue,
up.
Stomach
We
Downs,
gonna
Fifth
we gonna
up.
put this up, right?
Fifth up or grip up.
We
You're
gonna
not from
put this
Fifth
up,
or
right?
The red zone of downtown
So
Harlem.
this
I don't
video,
give a
hold
fuck.
on, chill, Pills.
My fault, King.
So
I'm
this
just
video right
frustrated,
here
irritated.
is
This whole
the
situation.
video that went
Really
viral.
irritated.
You feel me? That I guess everybody caught.
Yeah.
Wimps up, right?
Yeah.
This one.
So I'm gonna play it right quick,
The
right?
timeline is
the
wrong, and there's
original
other,
shit.
Yeah, we gonna
other
play the
videos
original.
that is proven.
We gonna. This is the original clip
proof
right
is
here.
The world see the proof.
Hold on.
Just give me my money.
That's 2018, y'all.
Give me my money.
Solvay, New York,
Give me my money.
the outskirts of Syracuse. That's 2018. High and them came out 2023.
Jay
Who's
said
being a
chill,
liar?
Pills.
Just give me my
Jay
money.
said chill, Pills.
Tell them I love them. Jay, you know what's up. Now I got my family behind me that's really into this social media shit, and they gonna make me the messiah again, Jay.
So let me ask you.
Come on, Jay.
Just give me my money.
Daddy loves you, bro. Come home, bro. I got children in this social media shit.
Yo, so
I'm the
let me
Messiah
ask
of this
you.
shit.
Let me ask
Like
you.
if that shit had a title, I'm Michael Jeffrey.
Hold on,
That's my
chill,
dad.
Pills, chill.
And I respect the LeBron lovers.
Chill,
I'm
Pills, hold
I'm
on.
from the mic.
Chill, Pills.
Chill,
My
Pills.
fault.
Yo, my man Pills really feels some type of way. You feel me? He don't appreciate a lot of things that's going on. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna just start off with asking you this, right? How it feel going viral and having, big names in the industry,
Facts.
doing something you created. Like you have people like Usher doing what you created, Will Smith doing what you created. Like everybody. You
Donald
feel
Trump
what I'm
did that
saying?
shit too.
That's big. Though.
That's fire.
Y'all want my honest opinion?
We want your
you
honest
want your
opinion.
Cause like I'm a real nigga that watch movies and I'm dead a troll, right? But on the serious tip, like on some dead serious shit, like I done listened to a lot of music, I done seen a lot of movies, and like I done like quoted a lot of like strong Black Power people. I gotta say it, like, bro, like I don't want none of that fame. I'm a regular street nigga being me with charisma and swag, bro. There's no sign to sell swag. You can't put money on swag and charisma, right? So I'm gonna say this and say this. Don't say you popularized something if you was on my dick, right? Second of all, right?
How you get there from all that?
No. Let me finish my statement, right?
What's going on?
The clout chasing gotta stop. I'm a nigga that will give out clout. I'm the messiah of social media. There's nothing that I can't do that if I don't put my mind to. All jokes aside, like I said, I'm more than a nigga that just making my money. I'm also a professional basketball player. I'm in the hood NBA. I'm a porn star. I'm the Mount
Tell them your
Rushmore of
record
most.
too.
Listen, I got slogans more than that shit. For the niggas that know me close, my friends and family, all y'all know what's up. I got way more slogans, way more ideas. I'm an idealist, an entrepreneur, a young Black entrepreneur.
All right.
When you go into a situation and really believe in things, whether y'all think I'm delusional, crazy, whatever, it's a troll. It's all a facade, right? I'm gonna tell you my image is, right? A Black rebel from Harlem. Guess what, right? I'm niggas dad, and I fathered nigga style, and I'm a trendsetter. I never follow anything but positivity. And I don't follow money. Money's root all evil. My grandmother be mad at me.
Let's read the chat right quick.
We on that.
Hold on.
I'm on tilt because there's a lot of shit that need to be addressed.
Yo, we got a lot of people in the
King.
chat.
My cousin told me I can't do this, so I'm
please, chat, please be patient with my cousin Pills.
Please be patient with me. I apologize, y'all.
Bear with us.
Bear with us. On the serious tip, bear with me.
Chill. Okay. So now let's tap into the chat because we can't ignore the chat.
Yeah.
You feel me? I bet I don't even know where to start. We missed a lot. All right. Shout outs to Faith. Faith came in the building. I bet. We see Faith. Faith, what up,
faith
Faith?
in me,
What up, Faith?
Kiss from Jay said, "Hey, the Almighty One." She shouted out my man Sos. Okay. Yaya, big Yaya on the spot. Shout outs to Yaya.
Shout out to Yaya.
Pop Dot, what's the word? Why I wasn't invited? Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Funny shit going on.
You should be different. Let's go. That's a fact. Shout outs to my brother Supreme in the building. You know what I mean? That's my guy right there.
Shout outs to the nigga that ain't forget where they came from.
That part. Girl Dad, what's going on, y'all? What's the word? Tracy, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you.
There's a couple people in attendance, man.
You know what I mean?
Kiss
from Jay said, chill, Pill. Chill, Pill.
I'm trying,
she said, period. You got this. You got
chill
this,
Pills gotta get snapped after this. I ain't gonna lie, chill Pills.
That's a fact.
Nah, I really love you.
Chill Pills. That's a fact. Yo, nah, I'm dead. The hood NBA, what's that?
Yeah,
that's where
I'll explain that. I got a language too.
Yo, I'm
gonna teach niggas my language.
Yo, I'm dead. All right, let's get into these questions though, yo. Let's get back to these questions. Did you feel some type of way that people didn't give you your credit and really thought that Casanet was the one that came up with?
Absolutely, right.
Tell them how you feel.
One thing I learned, right? Absolutely, right. One thing I learned, you can get pregnant like that, right? Second of all, I thought that female.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, nah. You want to sit here?
Nah. Move his chair closer over here real quick.
Right?
Yeah, you sit right there.
Absolutely, right? We're going to say, hold on. Shout out to my cousin clothing brand, like you was saying, like, right? I might be the nigga that killed Lulu. So Todd, don't become Lulu. Respectfully.
Now,
Look, you see how fire this shit? I had to throw that salmon on.
So
Old nigga
again,
shit,
so
throw
again,
that salmon on.
let me ask you again. Did you feel some type of way that people didn't give you your credit and really thought Casanet was the one that made Just Give Me My Money?
Listen, absolutely.
Okay.
But I gotta say this to say this. First of all, there's three things, right? Back up a little bit. This is towards Ty, right? For the pop.
He talking about Talil. If y'all know the streaming world, you know Talil was one of
the
them
ones. He had made a
ones.
video stating some negative things that are not true. There's a lot of fentanyl and crackhead statements and shit. Dirty Bronx, Mount Haven shit. I'm not, young nigga shit. He reminds me of me when I was young. So
Yo,
back to
you still
101.
fentanyl?
First off, you can get pregnant like that. Back up a little bit. Move to the right.
Ooh.
Move to the left. Pause.
Pause.
Back up. Get off my dick! Word.
Nah.
You didn't paparazzi shit.
Yo.
I went to the can. It was only lit in the city, or you lit upstate, or you lit down south, and every other fucking worldwide continent. Shout out to my nigga Nachi for showing me the accolades. I have fucking 2K accolades on fucking Instagram.
Shit was
I'm more lit
everywhere.
than celebrities on Instagram as a regular street nigga. All the funny trolling jokes, and shout out to that Omar Epps, the nigga that like from Dead Out. Me saying I'm a dirty Harlem nigga is a troll. I'm far from dirty. I'm a star and a king, you bitch ass nigga. Respectfully. So,
Yo, I'm dead.
let's talk about the swagger jacking and shit like that. Like, first of all, Bronx niggas have taken a lot of things from Harlem niggas. That's Edwards. Coming from the official Harlem nigga. When I died, Cream made me throw me over the G fucking W. There's no nigga like me. I'm a Von Drago, but I didn't lose. I'm every fucking villain in every fucking superhero movie.
Hey yo, hold
and
on.
every super nice nigga in
Hey yo,
superhero
hold on,
movies.
chill, Phil. Hey yo, Jay. I think I got a character of my own here too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay, you ain't
I
the
got
only
so
one.
much character,
You ain't
Jay.
the only one with
Jay,
the,
no,
with
that's
the,
my
with the
right hand.
characters.
Shout out to my nigga Jay from
Look, Jay
Syracuse.
said Pills is dope. Shout out.
Shout-
That was the girl we was watching on the TV.
Tell her I love her. She's so dope.
that's the
Which
shot
one?
she
The
shut out
fake
five
Spanish
battles.
one or the black one? Because
The
they both
black
fight.
one.
Yeah, tell her I love her.
She's
I love
watching.
you. Well, guess what?
We was watching your
We can
your
go on a
video.
hot date or some
Definitely is watching.
art museum shit. I'm definitely
You-
into my elegant shit. Get into
saying
my
some
giant
Nah,
shit.
so hold on.
Sugar daddy year shit, you know.
So boom, right? How you felt when you seen Casanet go on his live stream and then gave you your credit?
I respect him. I like the little nigga. He's cool. He went to Morrisville. My niggas got direct contact with him. Shout out to Syracuse too, 305-212. Shout out to Roger. Shout out to the whole upstate. I'm from Harlem. Shout out to my city niggas. Shout out to my downtown niggas. But look, right? I got direct contact with him. I like him. My only discrepancies was with Ty, his entourage, the niggas that's popped. He's got a couple dollars. Money don't make me. First of all, money's the root of evil. My grandmother would be ashamed of me if I praised any money. I'm rich out soul and spirit. I'm going through a lot. First of all, I'm more than deaf, y'all. So I'm gonna tell my life on this shit, and I don't give a fuck how a nigga judge me. One thing about me, I have to say this, right? I say this. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? Secondly, right? Damn, I just lost my train of thought. All jokes aside. Nah. There's no, like, I got the same energy with $0 with $1 million. That's why I'm well loved. I don't give a fuck. I cut bougie bitches' ass. I'm super light skinned. I'm mad tender dick. I have PTSD. I'm bipolar 1. I love everybody equally. I never judge a nigga in the world, so don't judge me. For this stupid nigga to go on my man, first of all, shout out to my nigga CC. That's my childhood friend. Shout out to my nigga Jaden. For me, Fat Boy Dyke, I call him nigga. Fisher on me. It's my son. Right? He calls a nigga in a spot. First of all, we street niggas that I don't care nothing about anything with a camera and social media. I'm a street nigga before anything. I'm a cold gangster. I gave the life up. Chill shit now, real shit. I'm not laughing and joking right now. Like, niggas think a facade on social media. Like, when niggas played my man Paparazzi Pro on the teacher show, he came outside. I'm that stupid nigga that's gonna come outside. So I don't wanna scare anybody away. Kyle, like you, check your man. Y'all didn't paparazzi shit. Y'all made it trendy. I came up with it. I want the business aspect. I want to collab or play one-on-one in basketball. I just talked to Deej and them. You wanna know why Deej jacked me? I had $100 in the eighth on me, and I ain't front like I had 10,000 on me. That nigga fronted on me, backed out 10.
So that's what the hood NBA shit is for?
No, my hood NBA is for that.
What's
like
that, one-on-one niggas?
No.
So answer
Full
Jay
court,
question. Jay asked, what's the
hood NBA?
What is that?
That's 5 boroughs of street basketball players that have died to pills.
So it's only
And
New York?
I have a
Wait,
basketball
hold
queue
on. So what's your record on the street?
in the streets.
Yeah.
Of like where? Cause like
One-on-one.
worldwide.
One-on-one.
Like
One-on-one.
what? outside of, you gotta say like I have rules and like
What's your
just
street
brackets and
record?
shit
One
though.
on
Wins and
one.
losses, nigga.
1-on-1.
No, wins and losses is like orange on St. Patrick's Day. Losses for
What's
me
the
is
number?
very rare.
What's the
Word to
number?
Meek Mills.
What's the number?
Nah.
Niggas
Very, losses is
What's
very
their
rare.
number?
It's very low.
Yo.
What's your record? Win-loss ratio?
Win-loss ratio 5,007. No funny shit.
He put 5. So he 5,007.
For sure.
Nah, I'm
That's a
fucking
great
dead.
ratio for a 40-year-old man with one knee. And I smoke
think
cigarettes.
So let me ask you this question, right? Did they ever reach out to you to pull up on Casa
Absolutely.
Net live stream?
Yes, my Cuse niggas made it happen. I told y'all, the little nigga went to Mooresville. His mans gets his hair cut at the spot that I chill at. They pulled up, my nigga FaceTime, my son Jay. Shout out to my nigga Jay, young Paul George, Cuse Town. That shit really lit out there, right? They went to school. That's a little outskirts of Cuse, Mooresville, whatever. So there's niggas that I was already in my family and friends that I was already knew I was gonna get next to him. It was easy. They FaceTimed them, talking our shit. We supposed to play 2-on-2. I'm supposed to play me and one of my mans versus Ray, I think, and the Deej nigga. They're gonna die. So we can either play for the rights, respect, above the rim shit, whatever y'all wanna do. But back to the Hood NBA, there's brackets. My record for my family is 5,007. My record for outside of my bloodline is 5,001.
That's fentanyl.
No, it's not.
That's fentanyl.
Outside of my blood family,
That's fentanyl.
no, it's not fentanyl.
Yes, it is.
No, it's maybe rarely off. It's light diluted.
You definitely.
Adderall.
You're definitely not 5,007 in your
Adderall.
family.
No, in family, definitely. No, not for the loss from the same person. From 7 different family members. I'm not counting the loss from the same person. That's how we played since we was kids, so we can't. I'm not gonna. That's 1,000 blunts ago. I'm not gonna. You're one of my young goats, but I raised
So
you
you
niggas.
might have lost more than 7 games then.
No. I lost to 7 different people in the family, right?
But
maybe the
you
same
basically
game, like
saying if
I
you
played the
lost to
same
a nigga
person.
twice, you're not counting those 2.
Yeah, I'm not counting.
counting.
No, and another thing, I have rules. I don't count free wins.
Y'all gotta check
For
out,
the in God we trust.
Y'all gotta check out his page, Unlimited Pills. He be
I got
having
2
some-
pages. I
he
break
be
the gram
having
every
some
day.
footage on there, him killing niggas. That shit
Yeah, I
funny
did.
as
Check
fuck.
out my page.
It's
Unlimited
viral.
Pills 2.
It's Mr.
Unlimited
Viral,
Pills
for real.
1 has more. I break the gram every other day. Like I said, I'm more than a.
You gotta tap
basketball
into
player.
that shit too.
Yo,
Tap in.
make
Y'all gonna
sure-
see the fuck out shit I'm doing.
make
All
su-
those games are for the bread.
Make
Just
sure
let you
y'all
know.
tap into my cousin Unlimited Pills Instagram
2.
page.
Unlimited
Oh,
Pills 2.
Unlimited Pills too.
Yeah, the first page is.
I'm
my cousin just-
gonna
that's not
put it
me.
in the
Can't throw it up
description
on
when this live is over,
You
so
can
y'all
throw it up. Throw a couple
so y'all
videos,
can
man.
tap in with him and shit
I
like
niggas
that.
really
This
see the
guy real
greatness of
life
what the fuck I'm
comedy,
doing.
for real, for
I
real.
broke in a gym. Hold on. Let me talk about shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like this is like every day. You feel me? Like this is like every day. Like since I knew pills my whole life. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm gonna end it by saying this, right? I can honestly say, now the fact that you always been yourself. You feel me? You always been yourself, unapologetically. Like, did I say that word right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Never cared about what nobody said
Not
or
a
say
near
about
nutter.
you.
Not a near nutter.
You know what I mean? That's amazing, and I respect the fact that you embrace it. You feel me? Like a
embrace
lot
that
of people, like when niggas be talking shit, they start getting in their feelings. They start
I don't get defensive.
being
We're
like,
not
"Oh, I'm
Carl
not
Thomas.
fucking with you no
I'm
more."
for the trenches.
My thing is
Look,
this.
this is my mojo, y'all.
Hold
Look.
on, hold on, hold
I'm
on,
sorry,
hold
King.
on, pills.
I'm showing
My
my
thing
mojo.
is this, right?
Teach my language and shit.
I'm sure this is what everybody like about you, bro. The fact that you is unapologetically yourself, and
No bias.
you feel me. You
No
don't
filters.
like. You don't care about what nobody's saying. For that, my
Thank you,
nigga,
my
I
brother.
respect
Hold on,
you.
hold on, hold on.
Also,
Hold on, hold on. Can we talk
let
about
me
that?
land. Let me land. And also for being so fucking influential by just being yourself.
Thank
You
you.
feel what I'm saying?
Thank
So
you.
if
That means
nobody
a lot.
ain't never tell you,
Thank you.
let me
And
be
I'm
the
at-
person to tell you, my nigga.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And keep being you, Phil.
Thank you. I'm always gonna.
Even
be
if you
ready.
get niggas tight.
I'm always gonna get a nigga tight. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unapologetic, no filter. This is
Yeah.
like what the streets made in me. Like my nigga, shout out to my nigga Jim Jones, the product of my environment.
Hey, yo, chat.
I'm what my environment made me.
Hold on, chat. Yo, put a one in the chat if y'all rocking with my man Pills right now. Put a one in the chat if y'all rocking with my man
Fuck
Pills
if y'all
right
not.
now.
I love y'all anyway.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put a one in
Respectfully.
the chat if y'all rocking with my man Pills right now.
Respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out, look,
I
everybody
ain't
rocking
never
with you.
fabricated.
Everybody in 10. I seen a lot of.
I'm
fire
always
emojis
gonna
from
tell it
this
like it
side,
is.
too, and I can't really see.
Shout out
I
to
just
the-
turned
Ladies are
back.
Itox. Thank you for
I
coming
just
through.
turned back mortal, y'all. I felt that I was
Hold
immortal.
on, because this is one of my peoples that's on the in the YouTube community with me. I just noticed Ladies of Itox just popped in. If you don't know, I don't know if you just got in here, RP or Bori, but this is the person that created the saying, "Just give me my money." You know what I mean?
Munyon.
That's my money.
I'm Spanish, you know.
You feel what I'm saying? Casanet was. I thought Casanet created it.
Nah,
I ain't
absolutely
gonna
not.
lie. You know, all right. I ain't think Casanet.
Not actually too, Rob. Like Stash, like me looking at this right now, you probably one of the first people to really do something like this on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
Listen,
You definitely a pioneer of a lot
on
of things that
YouTube,
I've
though.
like.
listen. Not too much, you'll be.
Nah,
I got a flowers. Nah, you really that nigga though, Rob. Like, I wanted to say that.
Like
Let him
YouTube,
cook.
Can I
like
talk right
people,
quick, yeah?
hold on, people
Alright.
go
Let
on
him
streaming
cook.
platforms and I think it's Twitch. It's some other shit called Stakes, I think. Something
I
like
think
that.
it is. think that
I
was a
never
betting
seen nobody live stream on YouTube.
Nah, that's probably not in our not in our
Not in my bracket that I'm seeing. I see a lot of live streaming as in like people talking about different like
Yeah, I don't really
how
see
she
like
was
up and coming.
like this right here. This is fire.
Nah, I
just
appreciate
thought
it.
about that just now too.
And this is as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, right? I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. Like one thing, like my goal, like you know, us in the YouTube community.
Right.
Shout outs to my Are You Locked In family. You feel me? We trying to get to the money.
That's a
You
fact.
feel what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm not
That's the
gonna lie.
aspect. I'm
We trying
fucked
to
up,
work.
y'all.
We trying to get
Please
our
help me.
channel monetized.
Insufficient funds.
Hold on, chill, pills.
Besides-
We trying to get our channel monetized,
went
and
out.
me just also being a creator, I had to figure out a way to be different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and me being on YouTube, I see a lot of different content creators doing different things, but when I say things like, yo, I had to really step back and ask myself, like, how is it I could be different?
It's no sound thing.
Hold on. Y'all
Yeah,
back.
now we can.
Alright.
All right.
And I had to really sit back and ask myself, how can I be different? I had to really sit there and be like, yo, let me tap in with Cola. Let me tap in with my brother Pop. Let me tap in with my man Pills. You feel what I'm saying? And let's create something that's, you know, we can inspire people. You
I
feel
already
what I'm
was
saying?
inspired from the first two live streams we did.
Nah, for sure.
But this is what this shit is about.
understand?
Documenting the
Like,
journey.
Y'all inspired me for everything though, and I wanted to say like, my cousin Rob is really like a pioneer of a lot of things, and not so much like on him, but like I know like he don't want me to put him on Front Street, but like I gotta say this, bro, like coming from where my cousin came from, being a street real trench baby gritty, like with us having a hard life in the city, upstate, wherever you laid your head at, bro, that nigga always was strong-willed and learned from his mistakes and built, and I gotta say I'm proud of that nigga because, like he said, the inspiration of, I've never seen anybody like stream from a YouTube, like the platforms that I've seen, I'm into that world, I'm learning, I'm a little old, but my cousins like Pop and Pain, and so they teach me, so I'm dead ass learning. Like I've really like seen other platforms and people talking about other things, and like there's other social media platforms that is not as, this is fire. Like it's no, like I got so much ideas that this shit is, I just thought like right now, like this shit is making me like come up with more shit daily because I never seen nobody. I could say that Rob is really like the pioneer of like, it's like, yeah, like that shit is like with the rap shit, seeing certain shit. Like my cousin was the first nigga with a Teflon with no tank top in the video.
You gotta stop.
Schoolyard boys, like my son could really, he's one of them ones.
Yo, type chill pills in the chat.
Yeah,
type chill pills in the
sorry.
chat.
He's one of them ones, man.
Type
Like,
chill pills in the
represent
chat.
Harlem. That's
Yo,
a big story.
type
My niggas
chill
on
pills in the chat.
Me and mine.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm sorry, I gotta talk my shit, y'all.
That's what this is about. You feel what I'm
Building
saying?
and shit like
Inspiration
they
and
do.
building and doing shit different.
I've been in Mount
So,
Rushmore.
this is what we gonna do, right? We gonna jump into the next segment, right? We got 11 people in the chat right now. Shout outs to Tracy. Tracy, thank you for being here. Cam Z, welcome Cam Z. Kiss from Jay, thank you for rocking with me.
Kiss from Jay, I love you, you so fine. Girl, you know you're fine. Girl, you know you're fine. Thank you, baby.
Yo, Jay, see, I had your content on the TV and everybody was.
Swear to God.
Yeah, that's the girl that said that crazy line.
She's so fine.
Pop.
She pop that ass.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
You can't be saying stuff like that.
The other one pretty too. She cool.
Crazy.
Nah, yo,
I just want to know
fucking weak.
nationality.
I'm fucking weak, yo.
I love y'all though.
Nah, I love you too, Jay. I love you
and I'm
too.
the MILF killer too. I love y'all.
She said she love you, Pills.
I love her more. Shitting me.
Yo, so
Yeah,
look, boom. Now earlier, I was actually on J Live. You feel me? We was on live earlier, and we was having a conversation about like, you know, the opposite sex and how, you know, it's basically like a gender war going on, and the gender war is definitely at its all-time high.
It always been like that.
Always been like that. I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll. But I feel like
They shouted it.
because it's social media now, and because you know it's just paused in our face, it's like this is all we see. Like this shit is just everywhere.
No bias.
what I'm
It
saying?
been gender wars, but no bias, no filter. They just have it easier.
So tap in though.
Women just have it easier.
So tap
Easier.
in, right? Hold on, Pills.
My fault.
So I came across this clip. Let me see if I could find it. All right, let me see if I could find it. I came across this clip and it was like majority of women think like this doesn't make sense. And the guy was basically, you know what? I'm not gonna even explain it. I'm gonna just let y'all see. And I want everybody input on what was being said here.
Did I see this video yet?
I don't think you saw it, Pop.
Gold digger materialistic
I don't
shit.
see this
That be on
video
TikTok?
yet.
Nah.
I don't know if it's that.
Because I know we got some shaky ones that.
Yeah, there's some shaky ass women
Hold
out
on.
there, and some shaky ass men too.
Yo, y'all.
I can't. I gotta see. I gotta be able to see.
Like
All right, we
motherfuckers
gonna
need to
be
stop
covered
being
right
womanized and treat these women better too. That's why a nigga like me is able to take your bitch. Because niggas don't know how to
This
treat
nigga
women.
Pills.
I'm dead serious.
All right,
I'm
hold
not
on.
Rushmore.
Hold on,
I
Pills.
apologize, King. Respectfully. And Mount
All
Rushmore.
right, so tap in.
Most ethnicities touch.
At good time, the woman should reciprocate.
Hold on, let me see if I can rewind it. Give me a second.
Doesn't make sense. Man. That's just interesting. Intriguing.
If a man takes a woman out to eat, do you feel him spending his money on that good time, the woman should reciprocate? Not necessarily a dinner, but something in return for him. Like what?
Energy, time.
But
my
he
time,
gave
my
his
presence.
he gave his time, energy, and presence to
Yeah,
you.
but he wanted me to give. He
You
wanted
didn't.
my time.
But okay, so you didn't
if
want to
he
go on that
asked
date.
me out on a date, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give him my time. I
Okay,
could've
so
just said,
okay, I'm glad you said that. So what you're saying is, a man should not ask a woman on a date. He should wait for her to ask.
That's not what I said. What
That's-
the fuck? What?
The reason I say that is because you didn't want to be there. You don't want to reciprocate. You feel like
I did want to be there. I said yes.
you just said your presence is reciprocal to the money he's spending. Even though his time, his energy, he's giving you that. You giving him time and energy, but that's not equal. Is that equal?
It is.
Okay. Listen.
We're both.
Hey,
different.
listen. Let me land. All right. So he brings his time and energy. You bring your time and energy.
Okay.
It's equal. Now he brings the money that he paid for. Now what do you bring?
Myself.
Okay, you bring yourself. He brings himself.
Okay.
It's okay. Now that's equal, except for the part of the money that he spent. So what are you doing in reciprocation to the money part?
Just being there.
No, but he's just being there.
He wanted me to
So,
be there
but
with him. So
so you don't want him to be there. I'm asking you a question.
I mean, he don't gotta be there.
So that's all I'm saying is, you see that women do not value a man's time and energy because they feel like they bring their time and energy and you should bring some money, which means they discount your time and energy as if it's not even there. You're discounting the value of him.
I'm not though.
If you weren't, you would say, okay, well, I'm gonna reciprocate because everything is balanced. His time and energy, your time and energy. Himself, yourself. His money, what do you bring?
If you understood balance, then you wouldn't be asking me that question.
If you
So now.
Yo, first of all, we gonna start with you first,
Okay.
I'm gonna order.
and then we gonna rotate like this.
Hold on. Before we start with
That
even
was
me.
crazy.
That was crazy.
Before we start with even me, right? Chat. If you agree with what Shorty said, put a 1 in the chat. If you disagree with what Shorty said, put a 2 in the chat. I need to see where, you know, my chat mindset is at as well with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know I got a lot of women in this chat too. So Jay was like 2. Okay.
Yeah, Jay, we getting married tomorrow. We getting married
Oh,
tomorrow.
Trisha in here.
What's 2 for?
Jay, we getting married tomorrow.
They don't agree.
I love you.
What was she saying?
I love that you said 2, baby girl. That's you, and you a female.
So they
Tracy
tryna-
said
I swear
both.
to
So
God,
they
love you.
basically trying to.
Tracy, you only could pick 1 or 2. If
Nah,
you
ain't
agree
no
with
both.
what Shorty said,
Tracy, you got to
put
pick
1.
Pick
If
a
you
side.
don't
What's
agree with what
wrong
Shorty said,
with that?
put
Pick
2.
a side with the controversial question. Answer. Pick a side, Tracy. With the
She's like,
controversial
pick a
vote.
side.
Yeah, she's tripping. Ain't no both. There is no both. There's no logical sense in neither one. It's
What's
2
up? What's
or
up, ladies? Because there's 14 people in the chat. I see.
2. I only got
3
2
people
shares.
commented.
3 people comment. I need the other 11. What the fuck?
But I'm gonna give my opinion, right?
I know Cash is gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna give my opinion, right? Listen, this is the shit that I be talking about.
Yeah, it's Cash.
I already knew you was gonna say that.
I knew you was gonna say that.
This is the shit that I be talking about.
Feel my
What
man.
you be
pain.
talking about, Stash?
What you talking about, Stash?
Not for nothing, like these women, like, listen, ladies, and I'm gonna tell. And let me just make it sound right, because I'm gonna tell y'all now. I love y'all.
I
Hold
want
on,
it
chill.
filtered. I want it unfiltered.
Chill.
I don't
Now
want
I'm
no
gonna
tender
say
shit.
unfiltered.
Say unfiltered.
I'm gonna say unfiltered,
No
but
bias.
I'm gonna tell y'all off rip. I love y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all are special. You feel me? I don't want to be in this world without you, baby. But listen. Y'all gotta get y'all fucking heads out y'all asses, because not for nothing, this shit is not about you. This shit is not just about you.
The crazy thing is,
Oh my God.
This shit is not just
the
about you.
crazy thing is,
Amen.
he asking her on a date. How is not about her?
Hold on, let's rotate.
No, whoa,
Let's
whoa.
rotate.
Now
Let's
rotate the other way
rotate.
around.
I told you, say it, then you get to me.
All right. So now
Please
we
get
gonna
to
we
me.
can run it. We can run the clip back
Yeah,
because he also
his,
said.
I'm about to break
his
champagne
conclusions was
down.
crazy too. He was drawing crazy conclusions
All right.
from
So
what she was saying.
so yeah.
I'm about to break
what's your
champagne
take
down
on
with
it?
that.
My
kind.
take on it was just outlandish. The whole both parts.
I wanna
But
take
what,
two.
what I think is like his rebuttal for everything she was saying. Like when she responded to his questions, like, "What are you reciprocating?"
Mm-hmm.
He's basically saying, a man asks you out. First of all, if you ever like if you ask somebody out, you asking for their time. However you
Mm-hmm.
take them on a date, you take them to the park, you provide them whatever, you asking them. You know
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying?
Let me run that back.
If they agree to that,
if that's
it's
the
value.
I think
hold
that
on. Let me
was
run.
the-
Let me see if that's what he said.
And we
And-
need
and-
Hold on.
and-
value
and-
is value.
Hold on.
If I'm
That don't-
How many people in
reciprocating,
here?
hold on.
That don't
It's
reciprocate the
14.
balance
It's
of money.
14
on.
people in. When you do this video again, I need people more attendance in the chat.
And
I
then
know.
look,
One or
Stash,
two.
what I'm saying is,
There's no-
if you want reciprocation, what form of reciprocation you want? Because I could take you out too. If I, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Unless you want something else, then I might not be the person for you. Because what he didn't say, take me out. He said he don't want food. Matter of fact,
Now,
he
let
said
me
want to
ask this.
reciprocate it. I don't want food. Then what
No.
you want?
This is one of the reciprocations.
Gangster.
This is one of the reciprocations.
I'm gonna take you out,
Hold
baby.
on.
No.
But this is one of the
She's right.
reciprocations. How does my
He said-
time
You
and my
asking me
money?
out.
Hold
And
on.
I'm busy.
Hold on, this is
My
what I
money
said.
doesn't
Hold on,
balance
let-
up
let-
to
let-
you
let-
just being there.
Hold on.
If you not eating dick off the
Hold
bone,
on.
are you on cocaine?
See, that's what I'm talking
No,
about.
we're not doing that. I'm not spending our money on no bitch that's not eating dick off the bone just because your presence. No, fuck that. I'm no.
All right,
You right.
hold on. Let me
I'm
run that
sorry,
back.
I don't-
Let
y'all
me
know
run
I'm
it back.
not
Let me
doing
run
that
it back.
shit.
Let me run it
I'm
back.
an old
Let me
head
run it
nigga
back.
that been through shit with bitches in relationships,
Hold-
and that's corny.
Hold on, Pills.
My fault, King. Nah, please.
All right, I gotta hear what he
Good
said.
time, the
again.
woman should
I understand
reciprocate.
the opinion you're saying, but that's crazy.
Do you feel him
I know what you
spending
want.
his money
Damn, hold
on that
on,
good
Pills.
time, the woman should reciprocate?
I don't like controversial relationship questions.
If a man takes a woman out to eat, do you feel him spending his money on that good time, the woman should reciprocate? Not necessarily.
He ain't say he wanted to take out.
No,
he said
as
it's
they
a man.
continue talking,
money.
he's saying
All right, bet.
he wants your time.
Just
But
basically.
the
listen
money
to the video.
reciprocation part, the
All
other
right,
part you were
bet.
saying, you're right.
Hold on, let me hear.
The money
necessarily a
part,
dinner, but something in return for him, like what?
Energy, time.
Okay.
But
my
he
time,
gave
my
his
presence.
he gave his time, energy, and presence to
Yeah, but
you.
he wanted me to give. He
You
wanted
didn't.
my time.
But okay, so you didn't
if
want to
he
go on that
asking
date.
me out on a date, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give.
Why he
him
saying
my
she
time.
don't want
Okay,
Could've
so
just said
so
yeah.
okay, that's I'm glad you said that. So what you're saying is a man should not ask a woman on a date, he should wait for her to ask.
What, you never
Not what I said.
That's-
What?
The reason I say that is
I get it, what
because
you depend-
you didn't
what
want to
that-
be there. You don't want to reciprocate. You feel
I
like
did want to be there. I said yes.
you just said
That's what I'm
your
saying.
presence is reciprocal
How do
to
you
the
get
money
you
he's
don't wanna
spending.
be
Even though
there?
his
That-
time, his energy, he's getting.
Hold on,
Explain it
what
to
you
me.
saying?
How do you
when
get-
you speak? I can't hear it because I hear you on the mic.
How do you get to that conclusion? You don't want to be here.
How is your
He
money
said-
reciprocal
He
to
said,
me?
I asked you on a date. You said yes, but he basically saying you don't really want to be here. I don't understand how you got to that conclusion. If you run
See,
it back,
this is
that
why
makes
I'm.
sense.
hold on,
Because
let
your
me see
presence
what- let
don't
me see
ask for
what
the money.
let me
The
see
bitch
what the
response
chat
was the
said. Hold on.
presence.
Both
How
are-
is my money
hold-
in your presence
hold on,
equal?
hold on,
Hold on,
hold on, hold on.
I don't get it.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout outs to Steph. Steph92 is in the building. Shout outs to Steph. My fault. When we start talking about these type of conversations, things
This
may
shit
get a
is
little
intense.
bit intense.
And I
Hold
want to
on.
hear more from the chat, but they have
But
to say
Tracy
something.
Local Learner said, man
females.
versus woman, no different. Respect and gratitude. Real odds and even. What's going on? Welcome
Okay,
to
so
the
she
chat.
eat with equality. Shorty with equality.
Cam Z said both are investing their time. However, man is the head. Everything doesn't have to be equal. He took the initiative, and if it worked out in the end, he might find a good compact woman. All right, so now.
I agree to that.
If he picked the right woman, she gonna take him out on dates too.
Yeah,
Pop.
if he did it,
Really?
what if he
Spend
did
money
it?
on
with
these
the-
niggas.
Yeah, but what if he did it
Hold
with
on,
the
Pills. Hold on,
Answer
Pills.
that. I get that one.
Now, I think I did see that video before. So
I didn't see it.
I feel like once a man take a female out on a date and you asking her what is compatible towards me spending my money on a date with you, what are you gonna do for me? Now that's a bad question because at the end of the day, you trying to figure out whether you looking forward to dating this girl or y'all looking forward to be you're a man.
ask her what her
You're a
intentions
man.
is.
Right.
You're gonna pay for the date. Not saying a man I do like they just do that. Females could do the same thing too. But at
But
the
we
end
just
of the
do it
day,
more, like,
it's not
initially.
about a
It's more
date. It's like
initial
what are
first.
you gonna give me? No, what we
Yeah.
both getting out of this is seeing if we
Building
gonna
with- if we
build
could
a
build,
future
yeah.
together.
That's a
And
fact.
maybe in the future
Right,
it's
you
gonna
asking
look
for my
way
time
more
with an
better than
expectation
this
is
date.
That's what I wanted to
crazy.
say.
So a man when she was
a
saying
bad question.
if you
That's a fact.
telling me that you don't understand balance, she was definitely correct.
Right.
Yeah, with the balance, yeah.
Super correct because at the end of the
That's a
day,
fact.
what are you asking me that for? What
That's
you
a
want?
fact.
Pussy? What
Right.
you
Exactly.
asking for?
That's
Yeah, like
what
what you
what
asking
you
for,
want?
you want, what you want.
That's when
It's
what
the
Cola
capital
said.
shit.
Yeah.
What you want me to reciprocate? If I can't do that for you, then you don't.
Yeah.
We don't- we need to
What's
get
your
it.
intentions? Let
What's
me
your
know.
intentions if it's not that? What do you want back from it?
Right.
Yeah.
So for you even to ask a girl for their time, and they say something like that, it's kind of crazy.
Now, this is my thing, right? My
Dating
thing
with
is this.
intentions is important.
When
I feel the same way.
Both you and Cola is saying the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But when I'm watching this video, it didn't come off as he asked her out on a date.
He said
he
mad
said
supplication.
if. You feel me? Like
said-
not, but it didn't.
I get what you
and
said,
then-
if,
and then,
if, yeah,
and
maybe.
then he switched it. He was like, "All right, cool." Hypothetically speaking, let's say I don't ask you out.
Okay.
You feel me? Like now, I don't ask you out at all.
Do I wait for the girl to ask me?
You know what I mean? Like how I can't like he.
Well, some females will go after the guy, but some females will not. So some females be like, probably it will never be a date.
Right.
Some females would probably be like, I would have ran down on you.
So with an
It-
aggressive female,
it's
he's
like
saying,
that.
Hold
It's
on,
like that
Let me
sometimes.
elaborate
Yeah,
from
bro.
that. With an aggressive female, because I agree totally with my cousin saying, right? But with an aggressive female, she's the person that might initiate the date first. But just as a guy, we just normally do that just as a man. We're men.
Right.
So if we're pursuing something, giving our time something, we want that for the build to see if that woman is the one. Now, like Payne said, what do you want back? You want pussy? What you like? What are you expecting back? What are your intentions? What is your... If niggas be having hidden agendas, niggas be having ulterior motives, bitches have that too. They shade it
That's a
better.
fact.
Right.
No bias,
Balance
no
in that
filter. They
too.
shade it. So I understand what Payne coming from. Like, we went out to McDonald's, we went out whatever, we went out to the museum, whatever. What do you want back from that? Do you want the
McDonald's.
Like, he
me?
keep
Do you want McDonald's
pressuring that
back?
whole
You're
reciprocation
pressuring. That's
shit.
like I said, Papa. That's a bad question. That's kind of crazy to even ask a girl. If I have to
For
ask
dinner?
her,
You want
like,
pussy for dinner?
this is regular shit. Like that's why the niggas be like, yo, you a trick or you just like
But if
niggas
she really like
categorize
you, she
shit
might
and stuff
fuck
like.
you for
But let me
free.
ask
The
you
same
though.
way
No,
as spending
then
money on a
let me ask
girl
you,
is
Stas.
whining and dining. That's the way to get in any
But let me
girl's
ask you,
coochie
Stas,
anyway, right?
What are you expecting though?
So
Because you
so
what-
now
what do you
this
expect
is
in
this
Dubai?
is this is why I
Girl, take
agree,
out
right?
on dates of-
Because
what do you expect?
we living in a world where women
It's
want
materialistic.
hold on, Pills. We living in a world where women want equality, right? They want to be treated as men. oh, if a man could do it, a woman can do it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
kind of crazy, controversial.
When I see
That's
certain
not
things,
balanced at all.
I see
There's no balance,
But
you're right.
but something
There's no balance in the
hold
world
on,
with that.
chill. Something Kamzy said in the chat. I think Kamzy said it. Kamzy
did.
said
The
both.
compact woman
Hold
can
on,
find a good
both
one.
are investing their time.
Yeah.
However, a man is the head. You feel me? Like a man is. I agree with y'all. Like on that aspect, yes, a man is supposed to pay for the bill, handle certain situations. But unfortunately, in the world we living in today, where women be like, we equal. Where's that equal shit come at when it's time for us to spend our money or some
Can
shit
I
like
address
that?
this like with
Where
the
does
camera
different
shit?
things though.
You
With
said
the
you
shit?
said where does the equal come from?
I said, where's the equal at?
It is equal though.
I like it when
Because
our parents-
That's
Hold
when,
on.
that's when I asked you a question.
Okay.
Right? What are you looking for in a woman?
It depends on the circumstances.
But
on
what
the
are you
situation.
looking for in a woman?
Subjective.
In the women right now, I'm
Like-
not looking
like
for
if-
anything for
so-
because I'm not looking for a woman.
So I'm saying if you go on a date, right, and he's saying when I'm getting back is
Yeah, like
what
what do
you want back.
Like
So
when you take a
whatever
girl
what
to
you
eat
want
or a
back
date, what do you want
is
back?
that's the
Like, what is
equal.
it?
That's equal out into this date. Cause
You said what I
that-
want back.
yeah,
That's,
is
cause
that
that's
e-
what he
what do you
asking.
want
Of.
equal? That's what
He
he
asking like
asking. That's what he
I asked out for whatever it may be. He
didn't
asked
ask out for
or
it.
whatever. He said whatever.
What is the
But I'm
equivalent-
Hold
spending-
on. I gotta
quality.
hear this again. Hold on.
Well, no,
hold
no,
on.
No, what's the quality?
regardless. He's saying
Yeah.
he's spending his money.
What is your
When
intention?
I'm getting back.
Yeah, like when I'm getting back, what is your
Right?
intention?
Okay.
So
on the date.
that's saying what do you want?
Yeah.
So whatever you
What you
want is
expecting.
equaling out that balance. That's what I'm trying to say.
But the thing, but
Does
what
it
is
equal
all right?
out
But
balance?
what is it? But what
Does
is
it
it?
equal out?
What is it? So that let me ask you a question. What is it? What was it? He in this specific situation, what will the man be getting in that situation?
What
if he looking for a woman, right? That's
See,
He
this
look-
is perspective because
no,
we
no,
don't
no,
know
no,
the
no,
situation.
This is no. This is just in general because he was talking in general. If I was him, if I'm looking for a wife,
How you know he looking for a wife?
but no, I'm saying me because he's saying with in general. If I'm on a date with a girl and
Right.
I'm spending my money,
Right.
what I'm getting out of that, I'm saying if I'm looking for something in a wife, like yo, I ain't gonna lie, she might be a perfect. That's what equals out. Like you understand? It's not just about I'm spending my money. You got to give me something back. The world don't work like
Most
that.
of the niggas that invest
The
their time
world
in a
don't-
woman
Until
is
you-
looking
But
for
the
something.
world don't even work like that.
That's
you
like
might, you
even
might,
this-
like today,
There's
right
no more
now, we
genuine
could be
like
going
not
to
like our
stream
grandparents and our
a
parents.
million
That's
times
real
trying to
love.
get monetized a million
nigga
times.
trying
And
to-
we giving this our
It's
all,
always a-
and we
that's
probably
an
get
agenda.
1% back.
Or
It don't
ulterior
work like
motive.
that.
You
That's a
understand?
fact.
You don't give some. You don't think you gonna give
Nah,
something to
talk.
somebody
Like,
and
what
then
do you-
that expect something back.
Nigga,
no,
that's a-
But
you know,
this is
we
the-
was
this
taught
is
not
the-
to expect
And
anything.
it's different when you courting
We
and
was
when you
taught not to
together.
expect
too.
nothing
But
back.
this
The
is
real
what I'm saying.
genuine
Hold
shit.
on. This is what I'm
The
saying
real
as
genuine.
far as it being subjective as well.
Do it
Because
genuine, like,
not for nothing.
unconditional.
We don't really know. It was a made up scenario. But my thing is
Unconditional.
this.
Don't
Even
do
the way she answered, she is like, all right, if we go on a date and you pay for it, me. I'm the
That's the
problem.
simplest form way she can
That's-
say
That's
it.
the
Yeah.
simplest form we can say it.
That's
But it's
bad.
more
No, no, no,
compact.
no,
Sounds
that's
bad.
That's bad, but that's
no. Where you
it's
just
more
said
complex of
fuck
an
outta
answer.
here,
though.
That's crazy.
That's just
because
the
no,
general.
no. Because I could say
It's more complexity to that.
No, I could say this
situation.
date, me spending this bread on you. This is probably going to be one of the best times you have with another guy. That's how I
world.
could
Right.
feel.
Wait, say that
Exactly.
No, that's
world.
how I could
Exactly.
feel.
Hold on,
Yeah,
say that
I
again?
consider it the
I
best
could
time
be
of
like,
life. What
this
I'm
is
gonna
gonna be
do
one
for
of your
you.
best times of your life. Sitting here with me.
Being
It's not
in
about
my
All right, you
presence
said
is a good
this could be
time.
the best time of your life.
Her life.
a
Of
female.
her life.
All right, so
Any
how
bitch
does
that show me is the
Depends
best
on
time
the
of her
person.
life.
This is what I'm saying.
Depends on the person who
You
you
just
You're
gotta be
talking
that-
about something equaling. You talking about the money, and you talking about her time.
So what is my
So,
time?
Hold on, I'm
Hold
trying to
hold
hear
on.
y'all, but it's when everybody,
My fault.
you gotta
You're
chill.
talking
I'm
about
saying
the
what you're
money,
saying.
and you talking about her
Trying to
time.
break
it down.
When we both giving time, so you like we both giving time, but I'm paying for the dinner,
Okay.
right?
So is my money-
So where does the
to
money
your
equal
time.
out to?
To your time.
What, that's a dumbass question.
No, but that answer that question though.
No, that's a.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna
It's
tell you
dumb.
why
It's
that's a
dumb.
dumbass- I'm
All right,
gonna
it's
tell you
dumb.
why
But
that's-
answer
that's
that
just-
question.
Because it's a dumbass question. Because at the end of the day, is what you looking for in a woman.
But this is what I'm saying. We
If
don't
you looking
know.
for money from her, then that's okay.
Because he's saying,
If you're not,
he's
then that's
saying a
not
general
okay.
statement.
Yeah,
we
he
can
said
make
generally,
our
yeah.
assumption on.
All right, so
Well,
if we
he
making
said-
our
he said
assumption, then I'm
generally,
agreeing with what
yeah.
y'all saying.
Yeah,
But
because
what I'm
that's-
saying, but
He's saying in
but
general,
what I'm
he
saying,
generalized.
what I'm saying is a woman just being like me, like I'm good enough.
Yeah,
But
I
these
get
same
what
type
you're
of
saying.
women, but these
I get
Most
what you're
women are like
saying.
that, though.
I get what
Just
you're
chill,
saying.
y'all. The same this woman is like, I'm good enough. Like I'm the motherfucking, you
Most women
know,
are.
the
I
main
get it.
person. But on a flip coin, the same type of woman be like, they don't need men. You feel me? Or they be like, what the fuck?
The
We
independent
equal.
Beyonce
that's
bitches
all
kill me.
general.
Because they really do need
now,
men.
and
No
I
bitch
get
wants to
that.
be
all
lonely.
general.
And I get like
That's a facade and image.
in a world of like shit is because this even when I try to explain
2025
certain
is dumb.
things to women, like I'd be like the women be like, yo, why is it people don't say nothing when men fuck a lot of bitches, but when we fuck a lot of bitches,
We
it's a
hold-
problem.
yeah, that's a-
No.
about-
And this
that's
is
a
where
great
that
question.
balance. No, this is where
This-
that balance.
this
That
is what I'm
balance
saying,
with
I
the, with
get
the
that.
men and
Hold on,
equal shit.
I still got
That's
this.
why
My
he
fault,
said.
chat.
That's why he
Wait,
said.
what's the chat saying? Because I need to know.
That's why he said
I
with
see
the-
I see a lot of people in.
We the head. That's exactly what the balance. Back to what Payne saying. The balance of the shit. I understand y'all
man
want
is
equality,
not a man.
All right,
but
hold on, we
most
gonna
women be
read
like,
the
I
chat.
don't need a nigga that independent shit. When you really do need a
Every
nigga, you don't want to be
female-
alone.
Hold on.
You're putting up aside
Hold
and
on,
you're
Pills.
faking.
All right,
No
so
friendship.
the real odds and even said our ancestors did this all differently.
Yep.
The men
Genuine.
were
I'm about to say that.
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yeah, I'm about to say that. I'm about to say it. Our ancestors did this all differently. This is what I want to say. I want to say it, but y'all interrupt me. The
Yeah.
men were powerful warriors, and we had the best when we were set and had a great quality, mentally, physically, emotionally, or abundantly. Women came to the men. That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
They're the
All right.
nurturers. We're the providers. We was the builders. We was the providers. We
Again,
was
I'm just stating from
I get it.
researching old findings, so just a
I'm just
statement.
talking about our grandfathers.
Real
and
shout
shit.
outs to real odds and even. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I'm talking about our
Kim Z
grandmothers.
said, "Don't
That was real
expect
genuine
something
love, you know what I'm
back.
saying? It's
Instant
different.
gratification is not good. Time will play out. Study through conversations, body language, and justice.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the
Tells
algorithm.
a whole lot for
yeah,
you.
Cadence and all.
Hold on, Pills. Damn. Study through conversation, body language, and justice tells a whole lot for you to come to a decision, if you will. Continue. The problem is sometimes we focus too much on the wrong things.
That's what Papa
Facts.
said. Facts. That's a dumb question.
Facts, Cam. Expecting something from someone who has no clue. We can force a fairy tale on someone. We can't force a fairy tale on
We
someone.
can force a fairy tale on someone. We can. he said.
Can't.
We can. We can.
No,
Yeah, that's
look,
crazy. We
let's
can.
put a star.
Martin Luther King.
Here's
Paid the
here's the thing. We need to investigate in the upbringing culture. And that a lot about
This generation is fucked up with love and relationships anyway, so it's like not.
I agree. Like let me get this shit. Let me get this
Generation
thing.
is crazy.
I understand where y'all coming from. You feel me? What I don't like is that I feel like women could turn it off and on. You feel me? Like
Absolutely, I agree.
This is the thing where it's like, even with you, Pop, like you giving
That's the worst kind.
that, because I always tell women, I be like, yo, not all women is like that. You feel me? I will take a woman out and won't expect nothing and be and appreciate it just because she's there. Like I get it.
I get it.
But at the same time, there's women out here that be like, the same woman that be like what she said. She said, it's me. Like I'm the prize. But then at the same time, I turn around and be like, I don't need no man. Me and the man is equal. You feel me? And that's the shit that ruffles my feathers because they could turn it off and on.
Now to the girls that's
I agree with that. Can I ask you a question? Back to what Papa said, right?
Right.
Is that time of that girl like being their presence, is that equivalent to the money that Papa's spending on the good time
Depending
that
on who
he
the
feels
woman,
that you go?
like I'm not gonna lie,
Depending on the woman?
I've went on a lot
Is
of
that
dates.
time equivalent to money?
Look,
like the money that
listen.
he's spending on you, is that time? Like
Listen,
me,
I'm
I'm spending money on you.
I'm gonna tell you, I've went on a lot of dates. You feel what I'm saying?
Me too.
I went on dates where I didn't expect nothing. It was a vibe. You feel what I'm
And
saying?
then-
Did I expect anything back? No. So I say like I get it. Like once again, I get what it is y'all saying. So
Depends
it's
on what
not
you're looking for.
So it's not even about the money. Like I'm a nigga. For example, I'm a nigga that
Presence is
if I'm in a relationship, like, and I'm heavy on this. If I'm in a relationship, you feel me? I'm paying all the bills. You feel me? I'm taking care of everything. My woman don't have to worry about shit.
That's fine.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not talking about the women that I deal with or the woman that I went out on a date with
Why
and had
not
a good
talk
time
about
with.
those type women though?
Because
So
those
let's talk
women
about
is
the
valid.
casual
Like,
dating
when-
one, not the
for
relationship
what y'all
one.
You
saying-
can't fix the
Let's talk
other
about the
women.
casual,
Nah,
regular
but this-
dating
you
one, not the relationship ones.
For
Talk
what
about the
y'all, this
casual
is what I'm
dating shit.
saying. Where I agree with what y'all saying.
Yeah,
with
that shit's
those
I get
certain
that
type
energy.
of women.
I get that.
But it's the other women that be on the bullshit.
Now, a woman like that just full of themselves.
Come, this
Yeah,
is
I'm
what,
not
this,
jacking
and so
them.
now
The
that's-
independent
hold
woman
on,
are full of
stop, hold on,
themselves.
stop. This is why in the beginning of the video,
Rough my
I mean
feelings.
the beginning of the
That rubs my
motherfucking
feelings.
segment, I said I don't agree with it, and not for nothing, y'all females
switch.
need to get y'all heads out y'all asses.
Yeah, because it's turned on a switch.
That was
Like, the
yo,
nigga
the
switch it
bad
on and off.
interview. The nigga was asking
but
bad
yeah, when you
questions.
really understand the female, they just
Nah,
really,
that was
really,
Full of
really
themselves.
emotional.
Like, that's corny. That's
Very
emotional
emotional.
shit.
I get
So
all that.
so when a man doing a lot of shit, they got a lot of shit going on. They gonna feel like, man, I could do the same thing without you. That's just they regular natural shit going on. They
Right,
It be a
emotional.
lot of gaslighting.
I just don't
So
like
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah, it is.
This
okay.
is what
It's
I hate.
not okay.
No,
No,
why?
it's not
No, why
It's not okay.
It's not
No,
okay.
why?
It's not
Because
okay.
they're
It's not okay.
female.
It's not
Now
okay.
let me tell
He
you
young.
something, because
It's not
that's a
okay. It's not
mindset
okay.
thing,
Wait, what's
right?
okay?
That's a mindset thing. It's
That's a
not okay.
mindset
It's not okay.
I said a female is gonna be emotional. They gonna say shit like this, and this is
All right,
how.
so
now-
Hold on,
Not okay.
this
Wait,
is-
wait, I'm trying to
Now,
understand
Now,
what
okay.
you
look, now,
said.
fuck, cause look,
Nah,
come
'cause
on.
I'm about to-
I'm an
trying
Aries,
to
not
tell
okay.
you what I said.
It's not okay.
They gonna be emotional. They gonna outlash and say shit. Man, I could do the shit you doing.
Right, right, right.
But
Yeah, the
knowing that
independent
that's
shit.
not the balance.
Right.
That's
Is that
not
good?
being emotional.
That's
Then-
okay.
Then
Right,
what-
that's a
no,
product of
balance.
they.
That's
yeah.
Is that reality?
No, you said that's
Is
okay.
that reality?
I'm
What's the
just
reality
saying,
of it?
it's okay on the standpoint. It's just that's how females
no. See,
operate.
this is what I'm saying, Pop.
Not all females operate like that.
It's
I'm not
not
saying all
okay.
females,
Some of
It's
them.
not okay.
It's not okay,
And
though.
I'm saying
It's
that
not
because
at all.
as a mindset thing, like not
It
for
is.
nothing, I'm a father. You feel me? My BM, heavy on the. I don't need you
Independent,
in my
yeah.
life. I could do this by myself.
Independent shit. That's
To the
corny.
point where it's like now, all right, you can do it by yourself. My son get older, he ain't listening to her, driving her crazy. Oh, come
That's
get
a
your
woman.
son. You
Yeah.
feel me? Or
Yeah.
she's
That's
don't. This is it's a
contradicting a
mindset
statement.
thing. That shit is not
Contradicting
No,
okay.
and this is when I
Not
think
okay.
about it at a logical standpoint because I'm thinking like this.
The
You
logical
just said that
standpoint.
out of emotion. That sound like out of emotion.
Nah, it's not.
But it
that's
isn't.
not-
It-
no,
that's-
even if it
It's
is,
not emotion.
it's still the reality.
No.
It's
I'm
a-
saying
it's
the
a
way
because
It's
you
still the
said it,
reality,
the
whether
way
it's an
you
emotion or
done,
not.
the way
It's a
you
reality.
said, oh, I could
Good
do this by
example.
myself. I don't need you in this. But when you need me, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. If I'm saying this
That's
is
what
when
the
I tell
woman need to
them
get out of
this
her
is what I'm
ass.
talking about.
And
That's
the
a
thing
woman that's full of herself.
To quote what you saying,
A woman
to
can't raise
piggyback
a
off
man
that,
without a man.
You kind of all right because at the end of the day, she gonna do
boy,
all that. And
whatever.
you still gonna be a father.
Exactly.
You're still gonna be a father. I get it, but it's still bad.
She can say all that shit.
Regardless of emotion, it's still reality.
No,
it's regardless of
this is why-
emotion,
nah,
It's not okay for her to say
No,
it.
but we
Hold
on a bridge of I know what you brought up.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean,
So
Pop.
now, like you just said, because whether she acts that way or not, I'm gonna still be a father,
Right,
right?
'cause I know you.
now. Look,
That's the
remember now.
problem.
This is where I said it's you. Like you said, it's a, now.
Switch
What
on and off.
if it's different niggas out here that don't tolerate that shit and
Nah,
be like,
facts.
yo, you know what? Fuck you and that kid.
Yeah.
Now that kid grows up and be a certain type of way. And moving around in the streets and that shit
And not
affects
having
the future.
and-
That's,
and-
this is
That affects the
lively
future of
because
our culture, of our
the
kids.
man
That's
is
a
not
fact.
in the household.
And that's
Hell
how
yeah.
that's how a God get
It's not her
tricked.
fault. He not in the household.
And this is how a God
It's
get.
not her fault. He not a
No,
father.
no. This is how a God get tricked out of position. Because
Unless
it's shit
she-
just like that.
Yup.
I'm not raising your kid or something because of what a female says. So now a person is thinking emotionally like, I bet.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
that
saying.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's
You gotta be a certain
wrong.
type-
That's wrong.
That's
I
super
might
wrong.
take that.
But where it came
for
from?
that God, no.
Ignorance
Hold
and
on,
abyss of a
hold on,
girl,
hold on,
right?
hold on.
That came from that
Hold on,
feeling from the
Bills.
God, right?
So for-
Right? Right?
Hold on,
Answer
hold
that.
on.
Answer the
For
question.
for a God, right? To say fuck them, fuck you and that kid, and
Came off the influence of what she said.
for what she said, now
That's
you're
bad.
emotionally mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm that.
But you can still be a father, but
This
you can be
is the
emotionally
point.
mad. It's the
But
reality,
this
though.
is the
It's still
thing
reality,
I'm
whether it's
saying
emotion or
is-
not, Papa.
It's not. You said it's
It's
okay.
wrong. It's wrong. It's not okay.
This is
It's
where
wrong.
this is where I don't agree with
To
you. You like,
influence that.
yeah, it's okay.
What
It's
I'm
not
saying
okay.
is
It's
not
not.
okay.
What I'm
It's
saying
not
is
okay.
okay about.
You just. I said
It's
so.
not okay.
For the girl to do that
I
to you.
just asked
That's
you. I
not
said,
okay.
"Nah, that's okay. You
For the
said,
girl
yeah,
to do that evil
that's
shit to you.
okay.
That's not okay about.
I understand in the situation he was saying though.
Because
Like,
you know
word,
your
bro.
bitch just
Yo,
say crazy
I get
shit
it.
sometimes because she.
it's mad shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
It's
trying
not
to
okay
real-
for that girl to do that to you.
Yo,
To influence me to be like that. Any nigga it was reaction off emotion, but it was reality. And it's the truth.
No, hold on. We gotta read the
So whether
chat.
it's emotional or
We
not,
gotta
it's the
read
truth.
Chat. Hold on.
Right or
What the
wrong?
chat- What the chat talking about? The
Sure.
chat saying, hold on. It all depends on. Hold on. Where we at? I realized. All right, damn. Hold on. We gotta catch
When
up.
you on a job interview, all they said, nah.
I realized everybody mindset so different. When you on a job interview, what are the chances you get the job? You don't know, but you invest your time and you might not get the job.
Same shit relationship.
Facts?
I get
Okay.
it. Facts.
It all depends on what setting in or culture culture, the social scene, the rapper scene, the professional man scene, the hot girl summer scene.
Yeah, word. You know
whatever
how
the
that
case
shit,
may- Okay.
the influence of personality
I've seen
traits.
that stash.
Yeah.
Unless she's a single mother, then she will assume both roles. Sometimes we attract what we are.
The
When we
opposite.
make-
That part.
When we make improvements on ourselves, then we make better decisions on who we choose.
That's a fact.
And-
That's a fact.
And this is what I'm saying, right?
That's key.
And
That's why it's not
You know what?
okay.
And I'm not giving these females looks, Dash. I'm not
'Cause you-
giving these
you
females
can't
that I
give
know
them-
what you talking about a pass.
But this is
because
Yeah.
these
They not-
females
they
be
can't get a
making
pass, but they know what they
Kamzy,
know.
that was an amazing answer. Shout out to Kamzy. I
some
love
of these
that.
females be making bad
Man.
decisions,
Yeah.
very bad, because y'all
Yeah.
think emotionally sometimes, and
And
it be horrible.
It be biased and
so
no filter.
so
off
what you
emotion.
saying? Where
Word.
females got they just think they could do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Then feel like they go in the corner like, no, I
Oh,
can't
no.
do it no more. That's the natural state. I've been that.
Emotion. They've been emotional
since she
creatures.
said,
That's natural
even
state.
since she said,
It's natural.
naturally, a man just supposed to be powerful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Facts.
So
That's
if
why you said
that's
the head.
case,
You said the head.
you oversee all that, but it don't make it okay. That's when I understand what you saying.
That's where I'm at.
It don't make it okay, but at the end of the day, that's the balance of life because we gotta understand.
that's where you
it.
decipher the
what I
balance
And this is
and decipher the
Pills,
woman.
hold on.
when I have these type of conversations, that's the point that I be trying to make. You feel me? Nah, you good, Pills. You good. That's the point that I be trying to make. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get that. I get what y'all saying as far as with. Damn, I fucking my whole mind my shit threw off. I threw my whole mindset off. But I get what y'all saying as far as with the whole situation of women being emotional or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I'm speaking. Who's holding them other women? This is why I think that. This is why in that video I automatically was like, nah, fuck that. Because when he was talking to her,
like hard to
when he was talking to her,
gaslighting her
have
the
an
whole time.
opinion.
nah, but this is the thing because I felt like,
It's like you only
I
see
felt
one
no,
side.
I
You
felt
don't
like
see the
nah,
opposite
you know
that
what?
he
Because
was
look, Kamzy said it.
was.
Kamzy said
said it
it.
the best.
Hold on, Kamzy said it in a chat. She said you have to make decisions on who we
prove it
choose,
yourself, yeah.
or a lot of
Choose
times,
wisely.
you know what I mean, choose wisely.
Yeah.
That interview, I could tell by how he was talking to that girl that he know what type of time she probably. He probably know what type of time she
You
on.
don't know nothing about this.
First of all, in the
even-
first 15 minutes of any conversation with a woman during a date,
this is not really
this
like
is the
that's
build,
not
and you're
that's
asking
that was
questions to know
definitely
that
not
she's
real,
going to be the
I think.
one,
That's
right?
definitely-
So during that asking those questions, back to what Papa said, you're gonna know that you could see right through a bitch sometimes.
So even
Like,
if he did,
and then
know,
the bitch could see
even
right through
if-
you. So it's like
We gonna get another video in, but
Right.
even if he did know, right,
Mm.
what type of time she on, the answers she was giving him was so solid, right, that
It was
as
solid.
we
But
didn't
you know what
what
he
was going on.
nah this but he
Yeah, we didn't know what was
this,
going on. It was
Yeah,
solid.
like even
I
like
get it,
but,
I get
but
it,
the
Pop. Yeah,
fact
That's why
It started to be
they
crazy.
become good.
but what he was saying like he's basic because I'm telling you I just said I'm like yo who's holding these
gaslighting,
women
like-
accountable
like
nobody like there's
Anderson.
people that's saying you know that's just how women are or it's people the women that's agreeing and or not saying anything
it's 50-50.
so for him he's one of the people that's holding I feel like he's holding her accountable. He's like, all right, cool. If you feel this type of way, what is it you want?
Alright, so our answer supposed
Nah,
to
but
been-
you know how that-
I'm
No,
holding you accountable to my
you
time and my
Vane,
money.
Our answer supposed to have been like this. What you want? What
Like,
you want?
what you
Exactly.
want? What you want me to do?
That
That's
could
what
be
we
what-
No, but he said he didn't want food, so he
Yeah,
already
so
leaked
you don't know what you want.
So what
He
you
said
You don't
I
know what you
want
want.
food.
You
What do
indecisive.
Right.
You can't be indecisive going into that
But he
that
asked
You gonna be
state.
that aggressive?
You gonna be
might
that
as well let
aggressive,
me
you
know
can't be
what
He's
want.
indecisive.
asking her what my money is equaling to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like don't
She
like
like
the
me,
time, my presence.
like,
She's saying
my
solid
time.
answers,
And then
but
he like this. He like
Back
my
to what you
time
said.
is here,
yeah, what's the
but I'm spending
financial
my money.
aspect?
So what's
Yeah.
my money gonna equal to?
Equal to
Because
Right.
my
is your
time
time
is
and
your
presence?
time. Your time is your time.
Yeah,
What's
like
my money?
what's my money?
She said me.
That's crazy.
It sound crazy
That's
though.
out
Alright.
far fetched.
Nah, I
But
mean,
if somebody want to take me
I'm
out,
spending
that's
my
fine. I don't
hard-earned
feel.
money. Your presence is what?
nah, I
Great.
what y'all
I get
saying.
it. Sometimes like
let's tap
I
into
like
this
the aura.
last clip. We're gonna tap
There's
into this
times
last
when
clip
I've,
before
like,
we.
been on a date and
But
I
she
ain't wasn't
just
expecting
made
the
it
back. I
sound
get that
mad
part.
simple.
Yeah, it was like
just
it was too simple for her.
shallow. It just sounded
That's
shallow.
and that's
it was
what that's
shallow
what
as
made
fuck.
me
It was
be
like
like, nah,
fishy.
the fuck out of here.
She just said like,
I
oh, my
know how
presence,
you
like-
seen it.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm like-
that was the
really?
clickbait. That
You
was
got crazy
that was
things
one of
like
those
that.
videos
I
to
be
make
feeling,
you
I be
sway.
like
talking
some
about
some females
Against
out
that.
like some females. Matter of fact, a female that I talk to be saying stuff like, "I'm so full of myself." Like
That's bad.
The way
I
I
like that.
carry myself.
Who
But
they say
she's-
that about you?
Yeah, but she be like, but that's okay, cause sometimes I be like, nah, I don't want to deal with somebody that's like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
good. You know what you want. You know what you want.
or
He's in
if-
tune with
even-
himself. He
even
know what he
if a-
wants.
Even if a female,
I'm in tune with myself now.
I
It took
see
me
a
20 years to
female
do
that
that.
got shit going on and I don't like, I be like, I pass on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's for knowing what I want.
Right.
She like that?
So,
she
so
actually
even so, if I take
you
a
see.
female out or do anything like that, once I'm seeing if I like her or not, that's what she giving me back. Oh, I could build something with her.
Oh, yeah.
I could see a future with her. I could do something with
like
her.
you said.
Off my first date,
like you said.
if I don't see it, it's like this.
If you're gonna be that aggressive, don't be indecisive.
I ain't spending no more
Know
money.
what you want.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, exactly.
Cause like you just said, my time.
And I have females take me out too, but we get next.
Yeah, like why not, right? But look, is that presence and is it worth my money? That's what he's saying. Like, what is my money worth? If you don't want the food back, if you don't want the money back, like everything's equal. It's the balance of the.
And fellas,
Some bitches be ready
that's
to
like the
fuck. If you
balance
tell
thing,
them,
like-
they be like, all right.
And fellas, that comes
Like,
with experience of dating. So
I want
if
Popeyes,
you
you want
dating,
Popeyes.
if you
You
dating
want
and
Spike House,
actually
you want Spike
dating,
House.
you gonna go through
I
stuff
give you
like
$40, you give me
know what I'm
$40.
saying?
What do you want? Like you can't be aggressive and then be indecisive.
Right.
It's like Kool-Aid with no sugar. You can't like, with no stripes.
Kamzy
You
said,
can't.
Kamzy
That part
said,
you can't,
need to
like, this
make
doesn't go
quality. No, she said, need to make.
Equality, but I'm
No,
the head
no,
as a
need to
man.
make
The maturity,
qualified-
like it's just an alpha thing.
Need
It's,
to make qualify our date to not waste time. Need to qualify who we date and not waste our time. That's a fact,
And
Kamzy.
that's-
Shout outs to Kamzy.
Yo, Kamzy,
Yeah,
I'm
Kamzy
not
really
gonna
know
lie.
what
She
she
dropped
wants.
it.
Shout
Yo,
out to
Kamzy,
Kamzy. She knows what she
I'm
wants.
not gonna lie, Kamzy. Like you saying everything correct because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, this is when texting and meeting a person off rip is.
Yeah.
Like you just
Know what you
don't
want.
take a. I mean, if you on dating apps and so, but you just
Yeah.
don't randomly text somebody else. You gotta qualify for that first. Get the feel for somebody. Text them. Enjoy their time first.
Yeah,
before y'all
before you
even
even go
This is
build
where that
anything.
step go to. So if a person asking you if they spending their money, why is you spending your money?
Yeah,
That's
no
the point.
introduction, yeah.
So that's why I feel like that's
It's already a hidden agenda. Back
No,
to-
no, that's why I feel like
Not
that's a
genuineness.
dumbass question because at the end of the day,
is. I
when you
agree.
experience dating, you ain't just
You don't-
spending your money.
You're just spending your money.
You looking
I'm
forward
investing
to
my
something.
time.
Even if it's
I'm
for,
looking forward
even
to
if you're looking
anything.
forward to even get with her in the bed,
like,
even if
yeah,
you're looking
whatever.
forward to spend her future with.
Yeah, like anything.
Even if it's
You're always looking
anything.
forward to something.
You looking at like not. I get it on that aspect. Like not for nothing, no homo. If I be like, yo, Cola, we out. We going to take you out on a date.
Pause.
Pause.
How
I
was
said
that
no homo.
pause? Y'all
I
niggas
said no
crazy.
homo, right?
Pause. You a
Yo,
whole
first
nigga,
of
bro. We
all,
love you,
yo,
bro.
first of all-
Pause, bro.
She's a female.
She's a
You feel
female.
me?
That's
First of
still
all-
pause, bro. She's a nigga, bro.
Pause.
Nigga,
Yeah, but
Pop
if I-
took us on a date.
Pause. Pause.
Not no date, nigga. Fuck out of
about?
here.
I nigga that no
You
date.
ain't want nothing in return.
I nigga that no return is a date.
I'm not gonna look at
whole crib.
Yo,
Yo,
this
these
shit,
niggas
yo,
is
this is
stupid,
Pop
yo.
took the
You
whole
can't say
crib.
that about Joe. I'm a
Yeah,
troll.
Shout out to Pop
Yeah, y'all niggas is
Darachi.
Shout out to Pop Darachi.
Gangsta.
Take your
That's the
family
first
on
time, yo,
dates and not
I ain't never been to Negroes till you took me to Negroes. Word.
That's love. That she
Nigga took
felt the
over.
love from Pop.
And how that switch going up, bro? I wanted to take you on a date. How the fuck that switch
Nah,
going
but
up? Like they give you something positive shit. It's
God, they set him up.
My fault.
They
girl.
set Rob up for
nah,
champagne to
nah.
rebuttal
Nah,
that shit
nah.
to Papa.
Hold on.
Don DeMarco, shit like that. Shit like
Kamzy
that.
Kamzy said the purpose of a date is to qualify. She or he has. She
Oh,
or
I swear
he
to God, I love Kamzy. When we going on a date, because you go,
Let
you
me tell
definitely
you about
qualify.
Kamzy though.
I
Kamzy
like
is
her
a
vibe.
happily married woman.
Oh, I was
Damn,
about to
I'm
say,
so
you
You feel
sad.
what I'm saying?
I was about to say,
Kamzy, that's
Liliana,
why you're a happily.
Hold on,
That's why
hold
you say
on.
it
I
like
gotta make this special shout out to Liliana because she thinks she's blocked. Liliana, I didn't block you.
Wait, whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
whoa.
How
Why
That's
would
a
she
Liliana?
be blocked?
sexy ass name.
Why
How
would she be
Liliana?
blocked?
That is
Why would she be blocked on
because you see
Rob
my
Lennon
man
type
Elevated.
person.
My man Elevated is somewhere in the chat, and he was one of my mods at the time, and he blocked out my chat, and she
he's
thought
so
it was me.
Elevated mindset, laughing my head, so that's why he laughed.
Nah, Elevated is my guy. Elevated
what's
is
up,
one of my
that's what's
guys.
up.
Yeah, Elevated
But
blocked me.
Liliana, we
Laughing
love
behind
you. You're
facts.
not blocked. We love you.
Facts,
You're
and
not
welcome back to the chat, Liliana, because I have not seen you in here in a long time. So I'm
That nigga
definitely
Payne
happy
just
to have you
lying.
back.
That nigga's just a troll.
Nah, but we gonna go into this last video before we wrap this shit up.
That was
Hold
an
on.
intense relationship conversation. That was intense.
Hold on, let me see. What's the next one?
Kamzy is a happy married woman. That's why she's speaking like that. Now
Kamzy, no.
Now we understood. That's your
All right, so
qualifications.
boom.
It's like a job interview. Qualification.
Hold on,
Thank
Pills.
you.
Hold on, Pills.
I never knew the date was for. Learning.
All right, bet. Where we at with it?
It was something in return for.
So this is the last one. I want to get y'all take on this last one before we wrap this up. Hold on. You want to add this to the screen?
Bad video right here.
It said,
Married woman. So Adultery.
Why a married woman borrowed $3,000 from her ex to pay rent?
Oh no.
I like this.
Hold on, wait, hold
my
on,
God.
hold on,
Oh no.
hold on. And this is going to incorporate into my feelings as well.
don't even know my
because
feelings
we
and
got
mindset.
niggas like Pop that say it's okay. Women think with emotions.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's what that
feel
is.
me?
Even
You know
though
what
what
I'm
Papa
saying?
say is
So it
true,
means the shit like
it's
this
still the
too,
reality
because
and
they
the dumb
think
shit
with
like
their
this.
emotions.
A married woman, that's
feel-
adultery, bitch. You're going and asking your ex somebody that is an ex for a reason.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
But
even
hold
know
on,
my feelings
hold
this
on,
shit.
Pills. Let's
Crazy.
tap in. Put your
Yeah,
headphones on because
super
we gotta
tapped
hear
in.
this.
That shit's retarded. Married
Hold on.
woman, that's adultery. It's already off.
I don't like that shit you said about me either. Nigga.
I don't like that. That's
Hold
the
on,
truth
we-
though. What you say?
I can't listen to the clip and hear y'all at the same time. Hold on, my fault.
I created a solution
Wait.
for a problem. Either you need to be happy that I created a solution for a problem that we had and just chill, or like, I don't know, like
Sit down
yeah, I was trying not to be rude about it.
Be happy I got the money and
and
sit down.
expand on it. Like she's saying, like
She is trying to say,
figured it out.
I figured out how to save our
Right.
ass.
You couldn't figure
So
it out.
I don't need
did it.
you to
So
give me
sit
no
down.
shit.
That's exactly what I'm
The
saying.
crazy thing is,
person
and that's
you
the
got
crazy, especially
I
like,
am.
like
I'm working.
Why
on
would
it.
you put me in a situation like that? Why do you have me in a situation where where shelter over my head is uncertain? No. That is the
point,
that
because
is the point.
How much months has the rent have not been
Thank
paid
you.
to get an eviction notice? That is the point.
That is the point.
yo, you think that everybody like I don't know. See,
And I
this
fixed
goes back to-
shit. I
this where-
fixed
This is
I
where-
fixed it.
This is what happens when I talk about fairy tales. And this is what women think. Everything is peaches and cream. It's not. And at some point in time, I'm not saying everything has to fall down and crumble, but in sticky situations, in tough moments, honestly, that defines your relationship as a dude. And I'm a man, right? We already get the weight of the world on our backs. The first thing that I heard was, why are you putting me in a position where shelter is potentially being taken away from me?
You took your ego out of it to say, well, you know, she did what she had to do for us. It's still for you guys.
What happened at 50?
No, the thing
And,
that
and all you get is a complaint. Nigga, how about a thank you?
I'm talking about.
How about a goddamn thank you? That's what. If I gotta go and tuck my tail and go to a ex.
How about you go thank him too?
Yeah.
How about that?
Like, how about you know what? I don't like the way you went about it. Perhaps you should have said something beforehand. But thank you. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that.
So now.
Let me start this. Let me start this one.
Go ahead, do your
Since
thing,
you don't
play.
like
Move
me,
over
nigga.
in the camera.
Let me start
Well,
this.
you got to
off.
get more in the camera,
Nah,
Pop.
let
Doc.
me start this off.
Start this shit off, Buff.
No
brother.
comment.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this,
No
right?
comment.
Because I feel like I had this talk. Now, the wrong part about it when she said, why are you putting me in a predicament where I gotta go get the bread or something like that? That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. I would never, if we a partnership, it don't work like that. We both gotta compromise for each other. Now, on the flip side, this the part where you be like, it's niggas like you, Pop, that make it feel. On the flip side, if I know my shorty, and I know we locked in, and we gotta get some bread, and she and I know she ain't talking
She
to her
like
ex,
dumb funny shit.
no doing no funny shit with her ex. If I know the ex is fiending, and she be like, yo, I could get $3,000 for
pimping
somebody.
him.
Yo, and if I didn't even know about it, and she got it, and I'd be like, yo, how you got this? Yo, I got this from this is how this went about. Cool. I'm a reasonable person.
You a gullible ass nigga, and I'ma pray for you, bro.
I understand everything
you.
first. You
I'm
gotta
different.
understand situation
You bugged
first.
out.
First, I can't just jump into the conclusion and think, nah, this is bad because it's gonna make me bug out.
But that's not what they said though.
That's not what
Now
I
we're
was
gonna come.
Ah!
Look,
Thank you.
now
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna come to
Go ahead. I
reality,
was
right?
gonna cook them. I was gonna cook them.
I'm about to hibachi
Go ahead,
chef
go ahead,
grill this
Pills.
nigga.
Wait,
now we gonna come back to reality,
what you
right?
say
Hold on, let
first.
Pills
Then-
get it. Let Pills get his off.
About one-on-one and how evil bitches is one-on-one, because I've been in a lot of relationships, right? And I've been that nigga, and I've been in a similar dumbass situation like that, so I couldn't wait for Papa to say that gullible ass cocaine stuff. Ain't no bitch, first of all, I have no filter. Ain't no bitch getting 3,800 from the ex without eating dick off the bone. First of all, we not doing that. We not doing this. That nigga's gotta come to reality, and we in America, bro. Word to my mother, she's giving up that coochie if a nigga that is an ex for a reason, whether he's a womanizer, whether he was beating on that bitch, they broke up for a reason, and that bitch randomly called me for 3,800, and I'm not getting no pussy, and ain't that much pimping and manipulation 101 verbal in the word. She's eating cock.
You think so? You think so?
I love you, bro.
You think so?
I'm gonna pray for your young dumbass.
You think so?
Yes, sir, I know so.
Yo, what you smoking?
In every caliber. Older, younger, 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Word to my mother, from at least 20 to about 55, that mindset is there. I'm gonna manipulate these niggas. First of all, I hate the stupid bitches off the first text. Hi, you're beautiful. Do you have Cash App? Are you on cocaine? Are you eating dick? Like, shut the fuck. Like,
yo,
what?
It's some niggas
Every
out there,
bitch
though.
mindset is.
Don't annoy that.
I have sisters. I have 7 of them, right? Then I have girl cousins. Then I have dyke cousins that fuck girls. And I'm hearing what they're saying, and the females, what they're saying in life. Every bitch mindset is to get a Cash App out of a nigga and not give up no coochie. That's their plan. But in between the plan, the swag of a nigga and the physical attraction is overriding that, and they're eating dick for the 3,800. So Papa gullible, humble statement that, oh no, I'm with it because the money is from an ex. I'm not jacking that. I'm not even jacking you, texting your ex. If we're married, we're married.
That's why I ain't want you.
We are married. So if I know my bitch and we married, she ain't my bitch. She ain't my bitch, and we ain't married. If another nigga could give you 3,800, bitch, I'ma go get that 3,800. You should trust that I'm believed in me that I can get that 3,800 and not even text her ex for the 3,800. But you know what? I knew you was a whore.
If you don't bring that 3,800,
you can't turn a hoe to a housewife. Those silly dumb niggas like this. That's giving them. I'm mad heartbroken. Right? No, this is not a promotion. This is off reality in America.
I
this is
seen
one-on-one.
shit, though.
Don't be fooled.
I done seen niggas.
I done seen niggas get pimped like that. And the bitch not even get some coochie. My sisters do it every day. They're 1090 and they're very good.
So why your bitch
you understand
can't
me?
do it?
Right? Then there's the bitch that look good, but is dead pop. She know how to dress, fat ass and pretty and all that shit, and she know how physical
Your bitch is
attraction,
giving
right?
up pussy. She
Can
not-
get that cash.
No, facts.
So you know what pop is? That old rich white nigga. You heard?
Never that.
You heard? That old rich white sugar daddy nigga that's cashing out and believing that the bitch ain't fucking nobody else. She's eating dick out the bone if she got 3,800 from an ex. Randomly.
Yo, hold on, chat. Let me ask
That
you,
nigga's
chat.
bugging.
Chat, hold on, chat.
Are you on cocaine?
Chat, hold
Like,
on.
what
Let
the
me see.
fuck?
Let me see where my chat
Type of
mindset is
shit
at.
you on,
Hey,
nigga?
yo, chat. Check this
Since
out.
when?
Hold on,
Where?
Pills. Chill, Pills.
Wow.
So boom. Let me ask the chat this, right?
When?
Hold on, Pills. If a woman is married, right? Pills. I'm hearing you in my headphones.
How about you? I'm sorry. How about you?
Oh, damn. If
Real
a woman.
Grill him.
Damn, Pills. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm shutting the fuck up after this. Grill him.
Yo.
Fucking sugar daddy.
Yo. Can we get a chill pill?
Yo, can we get a chill pills in the chat? Can we get a chill pills
Everybody
in the
gotta
chat?
put
Everybody
pills in the
type
button.
chill pill.
Chill pills on the chat. Chill pills on the chat.
This is an intense conversation. I'm a married man, Papa. I'm a married man.
All right. Yo, if a woman is married, right? If a woman is married and she can get 3,800 from her ex,
she's good.
Do you think she ain't fucking him? Or do you think she's sucking dick off the bone?
Thank you, bro.
Now, yeah, chat. I want to hear.
I know everybody gonna agree with me. I know everybody gonna agree with me from Harlem.
The
At least
video,
niggas from Harlem.
I gotta be read back.
Harlem niggas know that.
No.
He knows the truth. He's just in denial.
Chill. The
Reality
video was
check.
about a
For this
girl
nigga.
getting 3,800 from my ex, right?
Yeah, that's bad.
And the guy was mad about him getting.
Yes,
Yeah,
the guy
from
was
the
mad.
ex. You supposed to be mad.
Because he couldn't get it.
Cause he gonna get.
That's bad.
This is and this
Yo,
one I
weak
didn't
nigga.
see. This is y'all gonna wrap my words around because I said
That's a weak-minded nigga.
you gotta understand the situation first.
This is what I was saying on the last video.
Fuck
Nigga.
the situation.
No.
That's bad.
We talked about this before.
This is what
Who
I
was the
said.
person
now
from
look,
Sos?
what was wrong was
Be from anybody else. Your
if
grandmother.
you feel like you just got that 3,800 and you didn't tell me, let me know nothing, and you just popped up with that, that's a problem.
That's a fact.
Now I said if me and my wife is
And you
locked
letting
in,
me know we vibing. Okay.
and we know like yo, this nigga gonna fiend out. Like
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
Y'all
if you playing that, that's different.
No, and that's what I said in the beginning. I said if we
That's
know,
playing. That's
like
different.
yo, we need this
Let me-
bread.
Yeah, I'm jacking that, Papa.
He gonna get the bread up.
Yeah, I'm jacking that,
if
Papa.
y'all, now,
I'm jacking
now
that.
that's a difference in it. Like if that's
That's
the
not a
case, then
scenario.
yeah. If this
I'm
nigga want to
jacking
be
that, Papa,
thirsty
but
and give
we
you
ain't talking about
3,800, then yeah, go get that bread. But that's not the case,
you
homie.
ain't dig
The
up the
husband
bone.
was tight at shorty, and this
Behind
is the
the
thing.
scene.
This is what I mean about women having a head so far up they fucking ass because the husband was tight with his wife because she went and got 3,800 from another nigga. Right, and then
The ex,
woman,
not
the
another nigga,
ex,
as
facts.
a married man
and then,
and a married woman.
then,
As a married
hold
woman.
on, pills,
Her.
and then
Crazy
have
to
the
say that.
audacity to be like, well, you need
Thank
to, you not only need to thank me, you need to thank him.
What?
That now
That's an alpha male problem.
Now look.
That's
now,
an alpha
that's
problem.
what I say. That's crazy.
But no, you know what it is.
Papa.
But guess what? This is my shit too because it was two other females on that motherfucking shit agreeing with her instead of being like, nah, bitch, you bugging.
That's bad.
And that's the shit where I say like nobody
And
is
that's the
holding
joints
these
that's
women
eating dick off the
accountable.
bone.
And this is why I be like, even in the last shit where niggas, when
You
nigga
heard?
homie was like, yo, what you gonna bring to the motherfucking
And that's
table?
the
He
joints.
already knew what type of shorty it is. Like it ain't gonna
3,800
just
don't
be you,
come by
bitch.
every day.
Excuse my
you
French.
like
Eating dick off the bone for that.
Like that's it, and that's the problem. Like these women is
Type
not
2
holding
if she eating dick
these
off the
women
bone.
accountable, bro.
Type 1 if she's not.
What
What y'all talking
they-
about? If she fucking and sucking
Liliana, it's not
or
all women.
not.
It's not all women. Let me make that clear right
I
now.
love you, Ken, but I can't
It's
shit.
not all women.
I'm ice cold. I'm
The
Aries.
women
They
we talking
name me
about
like this.
is out there. For a
Almighty
fact.
One, they name me like this.
we
I
gotta
love you.
we gotta call her that wanna say something
Who's that?
on a mic. Let he they blow up the phone. He gotta say something real quick. Good. You.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on.
I know he's about to say.
Hold on.
I know what he's about to say.
On the
They
phone.
can hear him. They can hear him.
Hold on, Pills. You gotta be OD quiet.
Yo,
Yo.
They blow up the phone. He gotta say something.
yo, Rob.
Yo.
Yeah, so
You gotta say what you say. Just say what you say.
Alright, so look, listen, man. She always gonna be eating the dick if she.
Yeah, bitch.
At the end of the day, it ain't gonna really matter in y'all fact because y'all need what y'all need.
I get you.
But it's gonna be funny though because you really don't know if she eating the dick or not.
Thank you, Gus. You really don't know, but we guarantee that she
It's
is.
either y'all gonna take the cash and you gonna
Let her eat the dick on the bone.
or y'all gonna figure it out without him.
Word.
Because it's mad funny.
Mad funny.
Yeah, I love you, Beans. Oh my God, bro. I
Hey,
knew
yo,
my
shout
cousin
outs
was
to
gonna agree
Harlem
with me.
Beans,
Shout out to
man.
Harlem Beans,
That was
man.
definitely like.
Shout out to Harlem
I ain't gonna lie, but I
right, bro.
seen females trick niggas out.
Yeah.
Bad bread
And without giving
doing
no
nothing.
coaching.
That's a
swear to
fact.
God, I seen that.
I seen a girl
that
get. I seen a nigga get tricked out because of pair of feet.
Nah,
The
for
what?
real, bro.
Cause some feet. Niggas will buy feet.
Oh, like
It be
pictures
desperate
and shit
people
like
out
that?
there like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yo, just show
Foot
me
pictures,
30,
yeah.
give me the feet. Here.
So picture your
know what I'm
feet,
saying?
1,500 them old white.
Yeah,
rich
but
niggas,
this is
fake
a this
white
is
rich
an
niggas.
ex we
But I
talking
ain't
about.
gonna lie.
So.
Daddy,
So
yeah,
I'm in
you
a
know.
different world with these females because
mine,
I'm not gonna
mindset
lie.
of them is
A female
crazy.
never gonna gas me, and I'm not gonna never get in a position where I feel like
Are
a
you
female
on
gonna
coke?
tell me she about to get 3,800 for nothing.
I'm leaving them in the red.
I feel like I'm one of the smartest people in this earth. We're not gonna do that.
I swear to God, I'm one of the smart people.
Now-
Right? Look, Rob.
If you talk to me, this is how I go. If you talk to me, we figure something out, and you telling me something, and I agree, then I tell you to go get the money.
That's
that's
reasonable.
valid. I
agree with you with that.
All I'm
But
saying
my
is the
thing-
behind the scenes, without eating the dick at the moment, without knowing that, and get dirty hands.
My only argument,
It's married woman.
argument is the fact that women has be up their ass.
They
so
do
when
though.
I
They
say
do
that, it's the audacity. Like what you say in your scenario
married.
is totally right. But the fact that she's married. And then she went to go get bread from the ex, and then she had the nerve to be like, "It's like where's the respect? Like,
what? There's no respect.
you not only need to thank me, you better thank him. Like I had to go out, the audacity.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the disrespect.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's
it's one thing when you having a conversation and y'all niggas is planning like, bet this nigga want to be thirsty, make that shit happen. We gonna finesse this
nigga. And for women's like that, and women's like they don't understand shit. Honestly, even what's her name?
She not for herself.
Kamzy.
She didn't
Kamzy
find
would
herself.
even tell a girl like that, you gotta get your head.
I gotta.
Hold on, let me read the chat right quick. Hold on.
What if that nigga a bum?
Hold on. Liliana
then
said
she shouldn't have married him.
Liliana said, chill,
Niggas be bums.
Nah, but the quality, no, it ain't no chill. I'm saying the truth. I have no filter, no bias. I love you.
She's selling that box. Trisha said she's selling that box. My son Elevator said, think about it. She borrows $3,800.
She's selling that box as form of prostitution.
Hold on, Pills.
It's fornication and against the
think
Bible.
about it. She borrows $3,800. So how you think she was gonna pay that back? Facts. And then Liliana said,
Coochie.
Liliana said, but you can't speak for all women. I said I wasn't speaking for all women.
We not.
Thank you, because some of us is not like that and do not agree with women who are like that.
Okay.
And Liliana, this is my thing. Like from that, this is where we need women like you to hold these other women accountable.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if it comes from a man, like a man could say something, but it you know how women are with the men. But if it's other women like yourself,
Kamzy,
like Kamzy, like Trisha, like Jay, like women in here that be like, bitch, like you need to get that shit together. Like you bugging the fuck out.
Hold on,
the
Kamzy,
world
can I
would probably
respond?
be a better place.
Let me respond to what Kamzy just said off that.
Hold on, let me
hold
finish the
on,
chat.
right.
Hold on, let me finish the
I was
chat.
gonna ask you a question, though. That's crazy.
Elevated Mindset said, peep game. Now she did that. She's not gonna respect dude ever again, and she's gonna throw that in his face anytime. That's a fact. That's another thing I didn't even think about.
I
Elevated.
sucked that nigga dick for $3,800. That's
Pause.
That's what you gonna say.
Yo, we need that
That's what you gonna say.
that clip. We need that clip.
That's what you gonna say. Pause. I've been said pause. I've been said pause. Cut it out.
Pause.
I'm going up what she said. Stop that gay shit, bro. Y'all niggas is gay for thinking like that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what she said.
Yo, pause.
When she get mad, she's gonna say she did that for that.
He definitely on Fetty.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
dead.
me. Nah, stop that dumb shit though. That's gay.
That's gay.
That's a fact though.
That's what she gonna say, bro. That's
Nah,
what
but
she gonna say.
go ahead, Pills, go ahead.
When you get mad, the bitch gonna say exactly what that man just said. I don't even want to repeat it. Pause, because it's like crazy. Real shit though. That's what she gonna say when you get mad. No, hold on. Back to what Kamzy said and back to what Champagne said. Why you married a bum ass nigga? Don't marry no bum ass nigga.
That's
What
not
if he's a bum?
I said,
You
what if
still don't
he's
get the
a bum?
$3,800 from the ex.
They just was in.
You had faith in a bum ass nigga, or you find another way? Y'all rob something. Go sell a drug. What do you mean?
Y'all was going through something, but y'all just had to get 38.
Bro, why call the ex though? But why call the ex though?
Because
Not
they
having
needed 3800.
Not a grandmother, not a friend, not an uncle.
The 3800.
Nah. Could we elaborate on that though, Rob? Why ex? Why not an uncle?
Because the ex got the 3800.
But what if my grandma got the 3800? What if everybody else got
that?
the?
Wasn't
It's
the
more niggas with
scenario.
3800. That's the scenario.
It was the ex.
The ex is OD because there's other people with 3800. My grandmother might got it. My sister might got it. My cousin might. What do you mean? My uncle
Now
might
you
got
just
it.
talking.
No, that's
Because
the scenario.
The question was the shit was.
That's the grimy evilness in the bitch to go to her ex. That's the evilness in
That's
these
a fact
bitches.
too. You ain't saying wrong. You ain't saying
Alright.
wrong.
Yo, listen, my
So
whole
even do that to a nigga that they married to, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Acknowledge that.
and then that goes into the space of like
The quality of what, back to dating, one-on-one, back to the beginning of the conversation of, that's that build where I choose. This is the bitches I'm blocking off the rip. Y'all wanna know? I swear to God, I'm gonna tell y'all, right? Any bitch I have a first conversation like Papa said, when we text and we meeting and we knowing if what, the first time that bitch in the first 3 sentences, if she's text, what is your Cash App? I'm blocking her. I'm asking if that bitch is on cocaine. What are you doing? We not doing that. Why the fuck are you asking me for Cash App and I don't even know your favorite food?
What you want from her? You taking her out?
No. Why the fuck, off the rip, When I say hi, beautiful, the next text is, do you have Cash App or Venmo?
That's a dumb bitch.
These
Not- I
I
don't
met
wanna say it's
1,000 of them on the
dumb-
gram
yo,
to do
yo,
that shit.
I don't even meet
That shit
bitches
a
like that.
dumb
That's
ass
crazy
bitch.
part.
Call-
I'm leaving that shit in the
I
red.
don't
I'm
even.
not
I don't
even
even.
responding to that
I don't
shit.
even want to conversate. With
I don't even want to
females.
conversate
They
with a bitch
like
that's saying.
non-existent.
Nah, this is
I'm
why
talking
this
about
is
like
a
after you say hi,
different
beautiful, like you see your little
conversation
comment.
for me.
That's
Because
crazy,
I don't
my
even
nigga.
want to conversate with females like that.
No,
I'm not
I
in
don't.
that.
I
I'm
don't.
not in that.
I'm not in that
room.
financial
I'm
world.
in.
I'm
I'm in
not
a
in
room.
this
I'm in a
position
different
to
room.
put
So
anybody.
when somebody's saying something like that, I'm like, hold on,
what?
understand the situation first. Like, what's going on?
Right.
And
Like,
then
word.
once I figure out what's going on, like, oh, you
one of
bugging.
those.
You
bugging.
super bugging.
Are you on
But
cocaine?
when you feed into that
Off the rip?
type of energy, right? That you look at females that's going out making these OnlyFans accounts and putting Cash App in their bios and this for
Yeah,
bread.
that's-
These is a different type of female. I
That's
understand
begging.
that too on a level like it's not okay, but
It's
I
not
understand
okay.
what you're doing.
Prostitution
But
is
for
not okay.
me-
It's not in the Bible.
For me, I'm not working.
Prostitution.
I'm not working.
Selling that
towards
box.
that
That's what
way.
I'm saying.
I'm
Cam,
not doing that.
Can you
That's what I'm
can you
saying.
elaborate
I'm
and
on
really
a
teach these bitches,
different-
Cam?
It's a different.
Selling the
it's a
box is
different type
bad.
of-
Two people can't talk.
I apologize. My fault. I'm just.
Yo,
No, that shit
chill,
is bad.
Pill.
He responds like
Pills,
that.
pills,
bro.
pills don't
I
understand
hate
having
that my cousin.
conversation.
Like,
You just talk.
I'm a really shoot a bitch because my cousin. He's gonna know. He gonna know the mindset, but he's allowing the wrong thing, bro. No
This is-
funny
this
shit.
is- this
You
is bad.
Like, even if you indulge in that conversation, y'all indulging in bad behavior by gassing your ex for you wanting your wife to eat dick off the bone for the 38. That shit is still a evil thing. That's evilness and indulging in bad negative behavior.
Facts,
That's nasty,
Trisha.
bro.
Facts, Trisha.
Like no funny shit, like Cash. And I dab want to elaborate on this, right? Right, Cams? What access are the fucking we opening? Nobody will ever open up the access point for disrespect. That's disrespect off you just being a dirty ass bitch that want to suck dick for 3,800 to your ex. Word. No
married
filter,
her.
like dead ass though. But you married this bitch. So her mindset is before she got married, this the slogan that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That bitch is always gonna be a hoe.
Now hold on, Pills. Now for those who was on the live with me earlier,
You
when
can
I
think
was
dashiki
in, when I
out
was
of
in,
the hood.
Hold on,
hold
Pills.
on, hold on, Pills. When I was on J Live earlier today, I was on Kiss from J Live earlier today, and I brought this up, and I basically said you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife.
I
You
like
feel-
that statement.
You feel what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that
Like
for real. She's always gonna be a hoe.
I broke that. I brought
Can't
that
break
up,
it down.
and they didn't even. You know, they wasn't a part of the live. They don't know I was live, but from what he's saying was basically the same thing I was trying to explain to the 25 people in the chat earlier.
But I
You know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
question.
That's
You
not
said-
how I'm related to you,
said-
because we have the
said-
same
say
great
that
mind
statement
thinking alike.
again?
You
can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
You
What
can't
about
turn a
it?
hoe into a housewife, but can she turn herself into a housewife?
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
And that's
Yo,
what they were
I'm
saying. in the
asking
Yo,
you
chat.
I
a
love this
question.
nigga, yo.
I'm asking you a
Okay,
question.
Word to my
You
mother,
said-
flowers.
Now,
Asking you a
now,
question.
now, I'm not
Flowers,
gonna
bro.
lie.
What's
Now,
wrong with
I'm
you?
not,
Flowers, yes.
I'm not
Asking
gonna
you-
lie. All
this is
right.
the
So
secret.
Oh, it's a
this
question,
So,
though.
so,
See, this is-
so
no, no, no,
basically,
hold on,
Was it a
wait,
statement
hold
or
on.
a question?
Hold on, no, hold on, Pills,
Sit
Pills,
down,
Pills. I
bro.
got it. So
it a
basically,
statement or a question?
you asking if a woman can change.
Yeah.
That's I got you.
Yup.
Yes,
Yes.
a woman can change.
So when I said that statement, why you went?
Because everybody in that it was a chat that we was in early, and that this is what the women was saying.
What the woman was saying?
What you just said.
What the woman could turn
Can she
into
turn
a housewife?
herself?
She said they said I got you.
Can you
Pills.
turn a hoe into a
They
husband?
said she hold on. She was like if what Jay said. Jay asked. She said if a woman was to change, like if she was a hoe in her past, of her past life, she was a hoe, but she decided to change. What is the problem with marrying her?
Yo, it's funny that it's no why it's funny because
God, I got you.
because back in like high school days and shit like that, it was a lot of hoes. Like
A lot of hoes.
Nah. Like
Yo, it was
it was
crazy.
like it's like different type of hoes. Like they sucking dick in the staircase. and
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
And then I see now, you know what I'm saying, that she ain't the bop no more. Like even if you trying to run down, I'll be like talk to some of my mans like yo, you try to.
But look, it's
hold on, look.
All right.
Yo, nah, she not on
Yo,
that
I
no
got
more.
you. I swear to God.
That's
You gotta
on some.
chill,
She
my
on
nigga.
some different shit. She grown now. Like
Right.
that shit was a. She was a hoe though when I seen her.
You said and when was this? What grade was this?
like high school,
All right. So you know.
but she was a hoe.
All right, but listen. You know why it's different for you?
Wow.
How old are you?
24.
You're 24 years old.
Yeah.
You feel me? She was young. You feel me? So we talking about little girls that was in high school that
But-
probably
but-
didn't know what
but-
was
hold
going
on,
on. That
hold
was
on.
just
So-
trying to
so-
find herself.
So
And
it
like,
goes back. So
we talking about adults.
But no, chill.
Can I answer that question?
So they did change though, right?
Yeah, they changed.
Okay. So you telling me as an adult you can't go back, you can't change?
Cause as an adult, it's a certain
What's the
mindset
problem?
you're supposed to have as a woman. It's you can make an excuse for a child. You feel me? A child 15, 14, 15, 16, like that's different from a woman that's 30 years old.
That's controversial.
Go ahead, Pills.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yo, you on some shit. Pop is on some shit, yo.
I wanted to say what I wanted to say.
Go ahead, Pills.
I lost my train of thought. Now to keep going.
All right, hold on. Let me get the chat. Let me read the chat.
That's what I want to say when I wanted to say it.
Hold on. Let me read the chat. Hold on. Hold on.
You ever saw a good girl change into a thought?
Kamzy said, right, I agree. Trisha Closet said, because why didn't she go get a job to take up that slack? Oh, we got to get to that. That's a fact. Hold on.
I just remember this.
Captain Save him ass dude. Elevator called you Captain Save him ass dude. Not all of us, Trisha. Not all of y'all. Like,
hold on.
That's a disclaimer. Let me make a disclaimer now. We're not talking about all women. Pills going crazy. Pause.
I'm not going crazy. I'm just having no filter. I'm saying the truth. Experience of relationships. I'm 40 years old.
Hold on.
I just want to say.
Yes, a woman can change, but the problem is she can't stay in her hometown. That part. That's that part. Facts, Kamzy. She has to move to another country. Yo, Kamzy, I ain't gonna lie. Kamzy, I am jacking you tonight.
Nah, I cannot just say this one thing, right?
Kamzy,
this is the problem from what y'all said, right? Papa asks if a girl can change. For sure, a girl can change, right? But back to what we were saying, you can't turn a hoe to a housewife. This is the problem with it, right? You change, you marry her, shit's going good. Dun, 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 right? Shit's going good, right? There's always a tendency in the back of that bitch mind that if shit go left, I'm gonna go back to my hoish ways and suck dick. All right? So know that. Don't trigger that. Don't give her another nigga. Don't bring her around your niggas. Because if it's a nigga that's doing better than you, bitches are very materialistic, bitches are very evil, bitches like to hide what they really love and seeing another nigga what they don't see in their current man. And bitches like to suck dick. And go suck that nigga dick and come back to that same bum ass nigga that Champagne told me the girl not to marry.
That Champagne. Whoa.
So the girl not to marry.
Champagne.
She getting that advice from them bitches like, yo, Champagne gonna tell you, nah, that nigga's a bum, you shouldn't marry him.
My business.
Feel me? No, I'm just saying, even if you mind your business, if you give the opinion, like a nigga like, you see how they say, pop their Captain Save Roll? Nah, he not really Captain Save Roll. He know what's going on, but he's jacking it for the business and money aspect, because he a hard nigga, he like the money. So he gonna jack his fake, so he's into the swinger wrist mill shit. You into your bitch fucking somebody else for some money. Okay, that's crazy, that's some freak shit, whatever. That's some indulgent pimp shit, right? One-on-one, Kamzy, I swear to God I love you, I'm jacking you, because what you just said just shows that bitch gotta move to another country. The bitches with the hidden identity, this is why you can't turn a whole housewife, because this is the problem, right? She always gonna have that hoish tendency in the back of her mind.
And it's so crazy.
Regardless if she changed to be the good woman, you could run down. She might not give no pussy, but behind the scenes, if there's that one token nigga, it's always gonna be a nigga like me to get that head from that bitch.
And I'm gonna answer that. And this is the thing. Like, now, hold on, Pills. Now, Trisha, you was in J Live earlier, right?
You changing on.
I specifically stated, I said that. I said, not for nothing, like, a woman can, like, who said it in the comments? Somebody said it. I forgot who said it, but somebody in the comments said, nah, I get what you saying, Stash, if y'all living in the same neighborhood or whatever the case may be. It's like, he just said the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that just goes to show, like, niggas is not bugging. And now, Cola, my fault. I fucked up that fault?
They'll have an identity of state and they come to the city be the whole person.
So Cola asks, Cola asks if a nigga could change. Not for nothing. Nigga don't have to change when it comes to fucking bitches and shit like that.
We don't.
Now.
They don't look at it like that.
Now. Only time.
I don't like.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Like, not for nothing.
Fucking is the only whole shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you.
There's more whole shit in that.
Who, me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not wrong. Now, let me, for example, you single right now, right?
Yeah.
Are you single right? Yo, you single right now, right?
Yeah.
You single right now, right? Are you fucking mad bitches?
Yeah.
All right. So now.
This your prime example.
Now, for example, I'm just as a man.
I'm telling the truth though.
Now, for example,
I tell the bitch that
now, for example,
I'm fucking the
now hold
truth.
up. Now
They
look.
jacket or
Hold
no jacket.
on,
Cut you
Pills.
off.
Now,
7
Pills is single right now, right? Pills is single. He's fucking mad bitches right now. If it's one day he decide to be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to change, or whatever the case may be is. A woman is going to
coming.
It's not gonna. He ain't gonna have to move to another country as long as he stop cheating.
Yeah.
As long as
But
I
is he still a hoe? I'm asking you.
Huh?
I ain't asking you if they gonna get married.
A man can't be a hoe.
But I'm saying you saying basically saying if a
you
girl was
smack.
fucking back in the day, she's still gonna have that in her DNA. It's gonna be. Is it still in his DNA?
Yeah,
all that whole shit.
But it's different.
But I can
it's
change
different.
that.
And I say it's
It's
different.
not really biased.
Hold
It's
on,
kinda
y'all not
biased.
letting me
It's
finish.
bad,
Y'all not letting me finish.
I get what he's
hold
saying. I
on,
agree.
chill. Only thing it takes for a man, like not for nothing. If we as men, we not really cuffing the
right
whole
one.
type of bitch.
The right
You feel
one.
what I'm
Let's see the
saying?
right one. I'll
But
stop
if a
cheating.
man be like, yo, you know what? If a man be like, yo, you know what? I like this woman. You feel me? I'ma settle down with her. I'ma stop cheating. As long as his money is correct, he got his head on his shoulder, he'll be able to provide for that woman. All that shit that nigga did in the past, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing to that female. Because she gonna be able to.
That's why I said, yo,
I know the bitch that accept that.
You already looking at me crazy.
I know the bitch that accept the married men fucking like they while they married to them.
Hold on. This is why I said.
Hold on, y'all.
And it don't mean nothing to them to sex.
Shout out
It don't mean
to
shit. They just deal with it.
Thumbelina. Listen, this is the first time I'm seeing you in the chat. She said she's from Australia. Shout outs to you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Every time I see somebody new, everything stop because you gotta subscribe to the channel. All right, we back at it.
But this is what I'm saying. It's a different world. Like, I remember that type of world that I was in too. Like, niggas can't be hoes. Only females could be hoes. It don't work like that, bro. It's a different world. Yeah. Like,
they call us
I
hoes
mean
too.
by that,
they call us hoes though.
I
Kamzy, shout outs to Kamzy. Yo, Kamzy.
What Kamzy said?
What he said?
Kamzy said, reputation follows us.
That's good.
Yes.
No.
So
a man's reputation
gotta elaborate.
This is why she is going to my point even more because I had a female, right? That's probably gorgeous. She don't even get into anything like that. Once she found out, oh, you got fucking all these type of bitches and all these other bitches in your phone, I'm cutting you off. I don't want a nigga like that.
It's over.
That's how some females are. And it depends on what type of world you in with females. Now, if you in a female world where niggas is just fucking,
let me ask now.
Let me. People care about money.
You said that happened with you. That was a situation with you.
No, in general.
Right. So now,
in general too.
Were you a man that was willing to pay all her bills? No. You see the face? No. This is what I stated. But this is what I stated.
He's young, but look, you see the face of a young
just said a man can change. Like if he have a past, as long as
his reputation don't follow him if he
listen. But under certain circumstances, what I'm saying is a man could have a past where he was fucking bitches. If he happened to come across a female he and he decides to take her serious, as long as he stopped cheating and able to provide for her in a way she needs to be provided for, all that other shit is not going to matter. You see how I just asked you, Pop? I said, yo, that happened to you? You said, yeah, that happened. I said, was you willing to pay her bills? You said, what? That's why she was in your phone like, nigga, I ain't dealing with you.
That's not a fact.
No, if she would have went through your phone,
not paying her bills.
Let me tell you,
yes, she was.
Hold on, you added another scenario.
I'm not adding a scenario.
No scenario. We just saying in general.
You asking me. Now you giving me assist. Like you telling me.
That's why.
Tell her you gonna pay all your bills. I bet you she would stay. Of course. Type of girl ain't gonna stay if a nigga paying all her bills.
All right, somebody agrees. Somebody agrees. Somebody said I don't agree because I don't want a man that everyone has.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You just put something on that. You just said, tell that girl you gonna pay all. Of course she gonna say yes. Now she with me because
I don't want a girl that every nigga has had. So what the fuck
now
is he saying?
Now she want now.
Tracy,
now
what the
she
fuck?
now she want me because I'm paying on her bill.
Let me tell you something.
But I changed, Tracy. What about?
Hold on.
It's because I had bitches in the past. That's
It's
judging
girls
about
out there
past,
that
that's
would
why.
tell you,
Tracy judging
nigga,
about
I don't want a nigga that's hoeing around. Cause you hoeing
currently,
too.
not
like
that's the
regardless,
past.
you hoeing too. If a female hoeing and a nigga feel bad about that too, that's understandable. But it's a different world when you come in that different. I feel like that.
What if you not hoeing and she hoeing?
Is that
that's
type
right?
of
Trisha, why you wrote your name?
Young Miami
that right, Papa?
put some shit up about the Diggs nigga, the one that Cardi B dating right now. She was like, they was asking her if she was dating him or something like that. She
This
was like,
is
I ain't
crazy.
fucking with no hoe. This nigga a hoe. Cause everybody was jacking, he was just fucking with ad bitches. He probably not.
And this is a thing now. You know what I'm saying? So
Bitches
now,
really not jacking that.
I mean, as a man, right? Because you know why? It's funny
Some
how
bitches
you
are, some
talk
bitches
about
not.
like girls,
Jacking.
females trying to be equal.
The balance, yeah,
Because
there's no
when
equal.
females do it, it's like how you act. Nah, yo, that shit crazy. Yo,
It is though.
Like you feel me?
It is
when
though.
we do it, it's like nah, that could be brushed past.
Cause it's lust and love.
make
What
it
you mean,
seem
yo?
like,
This nigga's
you making
crazy,
it seem
yo.
like
Yo, this nigga's
Pills,
crazy.
we all mic'd up. You gotta relax on some real shit, bro.
I can't be in this conversation. This nigga's crazy.
Why you
I'm
can't
mad.
just be a grown man?
I'm
Be
being
on
a grown man. That
podcast,
nigga's saying
vibe
crazy
type
shit, bro.
And you act like you in
a
the backyard,
Now I'm
bro.
having flashbacks, but I can't. That nigga Papa is really crazy, bro.
Nigga Phil said,
Like, that
Phil said, I'm having
that nigga's like
flashbacks.
fake like he's like fake, not biased, no filter, like biased. I can't. He's saying like, as a man,
yo.
being on a female side of the bullshit that she's doing, but we can't be smooth and do the same shit they doing. What about the niggas that's not cheating and the bitch that's cheating, she's a whore? I can see if I'm doing the same thing, then I can't feel no type of way. I get it, right, bro?
No,
But if you doing it and I'm not, I'm blacking. And I'm mad to her dick, I'm light skinned. We're not doing that.
That's
right?
a different scenario,
But
though.
then, if she's doing it and I'm not, that's OD. But if I'm doing it and she's not, I feel nasty.
But look,
that's lust. That's not real love. I don't really love her.
I'm gonna say back to my point,
You know what I'm saying?
right? I'm gonna say back to
crazy,
my
bro.
point. It's a different world. You know what I'm saying with females. You know
world
what I'm
shit,
saying?
you're right, though.
It's
So,
different. It's a
the world
different
shit.
world with females where it's acts like that. Like a female, like she said, I don't want a nigga that's around everybody like that. I don't want no nigga like that.
But
Like
Tracy judges
that's
the past.
that's
Why you
real.
acknowledge
That's
that?
real. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
jacking
So
Tracy judging from the past?
Trisha, she said Trisha. She said Trisha. Oh, because he called me Tracy. My man, elevated mindset said if she stays but her mind ain't there, she just going to use you till something better comes
Gangsta,
along.
till she can't use no
that's
more.
a fact too.
That's a fact too.
All right, so
Show
boom,
me
look, chat. I ain't gonna lie, we got anything else out?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more thing, bro.
Yeah,
right?
Pills gotta close it out.
I'm gonna close out.
Yeah, you
Words to my mother,
hold
bro.
on. Let me see
I
y'all.
told my nigga Rob said at the beginning, y'all bitches gotta get y'all head out your ass, bro. Like, respectfully. Like, we do too. Like, we do certain shit, we just more sloppy and stupid with it. Y'all bitches just smooth in the room temperature butter. We not about to do that, right? Y'all bitches that have a good nigga that's not doing nothing. Tracy, I love you to death. I cannot jack you right now off that one statement. You cannot judge me for my past. What if I'm not doing that? And our reputation, it is the reality that our reputation does follow us. But what if I'm not doing what I was doing for my reputation? Like, what if I'm not doing that no more? Like, what if I'm totally
What about
not
her?
that?
What if she
and
stopped
my
doing it?
reputation is I was a player, I was fucking mad bitches. What if I find that girl that I really love and I take my time with, right? And then I put my all into her and she break my heart and start sucking dick off the bone for $3,800.
Hey yo, everybody shout out to my man Pills for coming through tonight.
Facts.
You feel me? Listen.
I don't want that to fuck up.
Listen. We
It's bitches that make us crazy.
hold on. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Make a nigga like
Papa
that.
don't give a fuck. He got 10,000
Yo, listen.
When the one bitch do it, he starts to do
Yo, we're about to end it. We're about to end it.
Yo,
We're
Indy
about to end it.
wildin'.
We're
This
about to
is
end it.
live.
Yeah, we're about to end it. All right, yo, chat. As you can see, we will stay here all night, but I know people is tired. We're gonna be here when we coming back. When we pull it back up.
Yo, actually, we doing this every Saturday.
We doing it every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday, yo.
Every Saturday, man.
Every Saturday at
So
10.
like, let's even like.
Look, Camzy said Pills is passionate, but he has great points though. So you got people that's rocking with you, Pills.
So we gonna have like a new guest every Saturday or something like that.
I feel like we can have a new guest every week.
That's
lit.
fire. That's fine.
Yo, let me see if this is what the chat want. Yo, chat, if y'all think I should do this every Saturday, put a 1 in the chat. I need to see if this is what the people
Shout
want.
out to the chat tonight.
Shout outs to the chat.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I appreciate everyone who was rocking out with me tonight, for real.
We need to go on a hot date, baby girl, so I can show you this real
She
shit.
married.
I'm really about word. Shout out to Jay. I'm shooting my shot. I like
Yo, I am weak, yo. I am, yo.
Rob is a genius. Pop is a genius.
Yo.
We gonna educate. Rob, I'm so fucking proud of you. This Chinese setup,
Nah,
this
this is
Asian
lit.
setup.
Yo, I'm fucking weak,
You
yo.
got this Asian setup. It's
This
crazy.
Asian setup is fire.
Hey yo, chat. I'ma catch y'all next week again. Thanks for pulling up on us.
Hold on.
And I'm a definite. Hold on, Cola. Is it anything you wanna let the people know? You ain't really.
I'll be back.
You know what I'm saying, Cola?
Hold on.
Shitting me.
Where they can follow y'all at? Tell the people where they can follow.
Be-
They don't be on
Vintage
YouTube,
Paint.
y'all, but this is they socials.
Oh.
This is some of my
My fault.
cousins.
You could
Nah,
you could follow.
Oh, I bet. So
I was,
You
you
can
can't
follow
put it on
shit,
the
y'all.
screen. This is live, right? So you can't.
Go tune in. Cop my
nah,
cousin shit. This
I'll
shit
put
is
it in the
fire.
description.
Alright,
She
You
got
can
a
follow-
catalog. She's lit. Best
Vintage
clothes designer
Paint.
in the world.
City of
dear
New
beloved
Paris on
cousin.
Instagram.
Love,
Everybody
Kill
follow
Lulu.
City of New
I might be
Paris
that
for me,
nigga.
please.
City of New Paris on Instagram.
You
City
can
of
follow
New
Pop
Paris.
Dada
Some of
5.
shit.
Hold on,
POPDOTTA 5.
Hold on, say it one more time, Pop.
POPDOTTA 5. Pop Dada 5.
That's his Instagram. Go ahead, Cola.
Vintage Pain, VNTG Pain, PAIN.
Facts. So make sure y'all.
Limited Pills 2 or Limited Pills, y'all know. Limited Pills 1 is my manager, my cousin, my dear beloved Nachi, and Limited Pills 2 is directly you can talk to me, talk my shit. Talk your shit, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm really me everywhere.
Yo, so shout outs to the chat, yo, and I catch
Shout out
y'all.
to this good ass clothing. I put that salmon on.
I catch y'all on the next week episode, man. It's been real. I'ma holla at y'all.
Shout out, shout out.